Oh Lord.
Uh-oh, friend.
I know, right? Oh my God. I got it on my I got it live on my damn iPhone. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in and welcome in. How you doing, friend?
We are back. Your
And we
girl.
are back.
I've been Gucci girl.
And we are back. And what are you doing, Fred? How was your day? I had to share it everywhere. That's what took me so long.
Girl, my day was wonderful. I spent time with my children, did a little bit of shopping, getting ready for the holiday tomorrow. How about yours? How was your day?
Same over here. I had did a whole bunch of cooking and went over to my family house and was working on the hashtags and everything. You know,
Okay, that's right. Actual content creation.
oh, this music on, Lord. It's I was like, it's quiet up in here. Which one is the one you like to be in?
Right.
Okay, let me put it down. Okay,
Girl,
all
how
right.
about this damn weather? It's all everywhere. It's hot, cold, raining, just tripping.
Shoot. It's hot here, extremely hot, like 100-degree weather hot. And it's
That's what I
supposed to
just
rain.
heard.
Yes, and it's supposed to rain tonight, but who knows? This girl, I was looking at the weather calendar. It's supposed to rain, but I don't think it's gonna necessarily rain over here.
What's
And
that
that means
dry ass
it's
Texas with
hot.
y'all tumbleweeds? Okay.
I was just about to say that means it's still gonna be hot. Anyway,
Girl, not up here. One day is winter time, the next day is summer. We get all the seasons here.
I know, right? We don't get the seasons like that here. It's hot or cold, either or. We might get a little bit of spring, and we hardly ever get fall, but we definitely might get a little bit of spring. But we might get a little bit of mostly cold and hot for sure.
Okay. All right.
Hey, was you opening coffee, girl? Because I sure was. Mm,
Girl, yes, I was. All that tea spilleth over. Mm,
you gonna have to say that for the second, please. But you already know what's up. Oh, girl, I was like, oh.
mm.
Sean said he's supposed to come back tomorrow to finish doing what he doing. Some phone calls will be made.
I
Oh,
can't wait. And I know that, didn't I say all that stuff though? All that tea
you
that was
did.
spilled. I did. Just call me
You
Miss
did.
Cleo of the YouTube. For real. I be on that shit.
Well, baby. Okay. Because you was very spot on with that. 'Cause, ooh,
Good girl. That's crazy walking around here like they fucking pair of the year. I can't. I just
mm,
can't. I just can't. I can't and I won't.
I can believe he can supposed to do that shit all the time, acting like they got them motherfucking mother of the year and ain't. And
Yeah, that's
gosh,
true.
it's just the details. It was so disturbing. Like, girl.
Girl, it's the devil in the details, literally.
Literally,
Mm,
okay, literally. And
mm, mm,
anyway,
mm.
where you want to
So
start at?
where would you like to start at on this
I was
Sunday?
just about to say,
Would you like to start at Diddy and get that big old elephant out the way? Or because that's what I feel like about the whole thing. It's an elephant. And
okay,
it's a hot top, it's a hotbed of things that could be good and things that could be bad.
okay. Well, to get it started, Kid Cudi took the stand, like Cassie finished up, and then Kid Cudi took the stand, and then it's just like blah in your face. So
Yeah,
he kind
the
of went
thing.
into detail about how he broke into his house. You know,
Yeah, and that's the part that really I think got everybody is that part. Like, damn, we
yeah.
knew that your car got like, blown up, but damn, this motherfucker broke into your house too. I mean, he just a habitual violator.
Mm.
What you think?
Well, that the Kid Cudi and Cassie were halfway dating, and a
They
lot
was.
of
I
people.
say that she was trying to get away, but people say that
I
she's
think
being
that
a
as
ho ho
well.
ho.
I think that as well. Now, I think that she was talking to other dudes at the same time. That were all. That's just what it was. You know,
Hmm.
so
That kind
she.
of thing happens often in Hollywood. Okay,
It
that is not
does.
unheard of. Women
It
and the
does.
men do it.
It does.
So I don't know why people choose to emphasize that as though that is something different from with the rest of the shit in Hollywood.
Well,
That's what
not
I can't
only that.
understand.
Not only that, the way that they tried to portray her as the side chick and all of this. Why couldn't she go out and date other guys? I mean, why was that such a
Right.
big deal?
Why he had to be her main? Like, get the fuck out of here. Why it's not equal for women?
And
Like,
then for him to sit up there and say that, he got played and all of this, but I really don't believe it. I think that was just a narrative that people were trying to spin. It's just that, like I said, at the end of the day, they wasn't together. And the way he played her and all of that with the other women, I mean, why not? For real.
right.
And then I always had the nuance of people having like different sex tapes and shit out here, and that's just what it is. A lot of people, especially these celebrities, um, have that.
Right. Not just
And it's freaking
celebrities. The
photo.
average Joe got sex
Right.
tapes that they just don't talk
Okay.
about. Girl, that's
Okay.
what it is for me.
Me too.
Like, people acting like they not freaks in the bedroom. You supposed to be a freak in the bedroom, people. That's what you're supposed to do.
I
Just not
wanted
all
to
out in the
ask you this.
streets.
That's true. And then it also goes into the sex industry as a whole because they were hiring sex
Yeah.
workers. They were using
And they was
toys,
getting low budget sex workers off of
which is crazy to
Craigslist,
me.
girl.
But
That's dangerous.
my uncle always told me he liked his women a little filthy, and that's
I
just how
know. I know the cheap sex
it's
is
happened.
the
The best,
like sweat your hair out type of sex.
right? And then they said the rooms would be a disaster, just tow up
They
the whole
said they would
neighborhood.
smell mussy,
I would imagine,
okay?
but
Mussy and oily is
I
what
was just about
they
to
said
say,
they had to put on. They had to put on smell patrols after they left up out of there because
I mean,
it
I
smelled
can
like
only
Paducey.
imagine. I can only
Uh
imagine.
and my
And like I
Bernie
said,
Mac
it
smelled
just
like
goes
Paducey.
into all of that, right? It just goes into that because of the taboo. You know what I'm saying? It's just you know, there's a whole taboo stigma to it. But like I said, I wanted to say this as well before you go into. I wanted to say this. You know how I be following Ernesto and Shirley, and then with the Smokey Robinson and stuff. This is
Mhm.
all like coming out of the same playbook with the freakiness. As far as like, the sex toys, I'm just keeping it real with the sex toys, the
That's
just
right.
the prostitute. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Did
like,
you hear what they
girl,
found in his suite? They found them vibrating rubber duckies. They found man-sized high heels, girl, and they had
that's
pictures
what
of them.
I'm saying.
They had
That's
motherfucking
what I'm saying.
platforms.
It's just all kind of like different taboos, as I
Then
like to say.
they said that he was dressing up as a Muslim woman sitting there watching them, and I'm like, what?
The ninja hajia where you ain't seeing none of your eyes. Just imagine regular ass sitting up there in a hajia
Mm-mm.
mode. All over your face. All you see is his eyes, and he's sitting there just getting off. That is just like, oh my
That
god.
is just so weird. God.
Freak weirdos weird again, nigga.
I've heard of
We
some
not here
freaky
to kink
things, but
shame.
that is freak nasty.
That's what I'm saying.
Period.
I'm not here to kink shame either because at the
Right?
end of
No.
the day,
Hey
hey
EJ,
y'all, hey y'all, hey
welcome in
Kale,
everyone.
hey EJ, hey intangible girl. Oh my god, but
No, we
yeah,
not kink shaming, but
no, it's
just
just not
imagine
about that.
Diddy dressed up in a burqa, sitting in a corner,
Oh
whacking
my
his meat
god,
off. Okay,
oh
no,
my
I
god,
can't do
and then
this.
rubbing it on his bodies and nipples and shit like that.
I can't
Girl,
do this.
I'm just saying. And that's why I said Ernesto, I love telling what he got caught with. They had found like 2 dildos, a leather mask. Oh my gosh, let me get into the studio because my dumb ass had clicked out of everything. 2 dildos, a leather mask with like tassels on it. Uh,
Mm-mm. No, God, not
some liquid
tassels.
Viagra.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Some liquid Viagra. Okay, liquid Viagra. And all kind of BS too. It was one more thing he had, and that's what I'm like. And
well,
these are
EJ,
like,
that's what they said. They said he was in a burqa.
yes, with his
They
eyes,
said he was in a
all you can
burqa
see is his eyes.
watching Cassie and the sex worker.
And the
Like that.
guy, the
That
black guy,
is creepy.
well, the light skinned black guy. That's what they
Mm.
said. And I'm just like, imagine this fool just sitting up there whacking off in a burqa with all his eyes. All you can see is his eyes. I'm just like, man, please, this fool is in that job.
Right. Like not the kink shame, but ooh, that's a different one. Mm.
I was gonna say talk about take that because you know he said it.
Take
Girl,
that, take
right.
that.
Talk about take that. Man,
Then he
boy,
put
you
on then he
really.
put on his platform pumps and said, "Let me take that, Big Daddy."
Well, you know
Okay.
what? We got to get a hold to them transcripts. When I go on to Pacer this week, I'm going to get a hold to it. Well, no, you got to go to a whole different database to get the transcripts. And you can get them, but however, we're going to have to
Mm-hmm.
edit it. You know what I'm saying? To where we can see it and have it transcribed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Okay.
know if he actually was penetrated because
Kim
I
said
haven't
she
heard that
did.
yet.
Kim
Who?
said she did. Kim
Who?
Porter. They said that she said
Well,
she
she's
did.
not here to tell the
Hey,
story.
hey, hey. We need one of the other ones that's done it to step up to the mic. Okay.
Mm, well, them tired ass sex workers they got, Lord. I mean, shit. Mm, well, back to this fool. Yeah, they said that he, and this is back by the fair use. Let me put this in. So, all this stuff is by the fair use and all of that. But Kid Cudi and her, and like I said, he tried to play her and say they was, they was dating at the same time, but everybody knew that. And like I said, I mean, shit, he was playing her in the first place. So fucking, what about it?
Why she
Especially
have to
with
be
us
loyal
dating
to
shit.
him and his
Right? Why she
nasty
got to be
ass?
paid? He don't even want to pay. They said also. I heard that if he,
Oh, cheap ass.
shout out to Danny because I was in her chat earlier and girl,
Hmm.
oh the tea stack. Oh my god, Lord, it's just too much tea brewing, Lord, and my mouth is big. You know I'm about to tell it. Okay, but when we go on to the trap house, it's cool. So y'all hold tight. So anyway, they were saying that he was that Diddy within the thing he what was it? Danny was talking about it earlier. She was talking. Oh, when they would pay the sex workers, if because a lot of people, you know, Viagra's done ruined a lot of dudes, especially in the sex industry and in sex work. A lot of
Hmm.
them just gets ED a lot because they burnt out. They've been taking this shit
Right.
too long. They burn out and they get the erectile dysfunction. So they said that when they would get sex workers that was in, they couldn't get up, he would either not pay them or not, pay them significantly lower of what they did, you know what I'm saying? He would basically not pay them.
That's what I heard too.
I heard that too. Then rubbing all that shit up there. But yeah, Kid Cudi was up there messing with the girl. He was talking about the real explosive part. Explosive is that he broke into this man's house while they was at the hotel room, and and broke up into their hotel room just trying to figure out what was there. They said they locked the dog up in the bathroom. Um, it was some recording devices up in there, left up in there, and it was some other stuff. Uh, it was some other shit that was just going down up in that hotel room, and he had burglarized it. He was already feeling funny, and this was after they had got caught, around town. So, he was just going into his testimony about that. I was like, man, that's fucked up, Kid Cudi. Y'all was running around there, and you remember this is when her hair was shaved out, past on the side.
And I knew he made her shave her hair off. I don't know. I just
I
had this
figured that
feeling
too.
like, ooh.
I did too. It was like the R. Kelly thing with the little girl he had dressing up as a stud. It was that type
Mm-hmm.
of situation
Mm. Sickos.
for sure. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, Katie, did it business something to do with I think it had a lot to do with it, but I also think it was some industry shit too. You know what I'm saying? It was like a combination of both. Because remember, he was with Kanye. Yeah, Cudi was. And Kanye was doing some fuck shit. I remember the whole thing on X. Twitter X.
Mm-hmm.
They had got they had got into it. Him and Kanye, Kanye get into it with everybody, but this was a while back. And he was telling them, basically go take your medicine. But that's what everybody basically telling Kanye. Go take your medicine, nigga. Go take your medicine. That's just all what you need to do. And so, yeah. It's just a lot going on with that. And
Yeah, I
then
think his mental health did decline after that car thing because, like,
he did.
that's ruthless. Like, come on, somebody. It's not every day that
Hey,
somebody
it's
blow up
your
your
turn.
car. Hey, it's my turn.
Welcome in.
It's not every day that somebody blow up your car and break into your house and be like, "And what? What you gonna do about it?"
I think it was like a combination. I'm not a combination. I think it was like the events, the way the events went. You know what I'm saying? How the events went. I think he broke into his house and then he allegedly blew up the car because you know they can't bring that up, right? So that's why
Mm-hmm.
they talk about him breaking in the house. And you know, like I said, I think it was a combination of industry shit, but the majority of him fucking with Diddy and Cassie. Because it
Yeah.
sounded like in these later years, Diddy was a bullshit artist. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
what you
like
think?
those TikToks that talk about him dressing up like it, like how that shit hit now. Like that motherfucker scarier than it. Okay, he's scarier in the costume that
He
he has
did
on.
it. I thought he did Batman
He
and
did it.
Joker.
Girl, look it up. He did it too, and he was dancing too down the hall. And I'm like, not tonight, Satan.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Show did the clown. The clown. Yeah.
Yeah, Pennywise. It
Oh my gosh. Mm.
like you scarier than fucking Pennywise, bruh.
Well,
All the
what
stuff
you
you
think
done done.
about it, friend? What you think about that part about Kid Cudi and his testimony?
Um, like I said, the only thing that I found explosive was the house breaking in. The rest of it, I was like, okay, we pretty much known that. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't like what he said about Cassie playing him and Diddy because if she is a victim of whatever all this stuff going on, like I don't know, I
Like
don't
I
see it as
said, nigga,
playing.
he was treating her like a fucking side chick. What the hell you thought this was?
Hey,
What the
why
hell you
can't she
thought
have
this
her
was?
fucking fun? Come on.
Okay.
So, just kind of sat back and just listened. I was like, all right, that's okay. It's all right. I mean, the assistant was more explosive than what he was talking about.
Mm,
The normal people always gonna be though, because they're gonna get salacious with their stuff, and they're really afraid of the law, so they're gonna tell the truth through and through.
yeah, true. That's what I said. You gotta basically tell the truth on the stand. You know,
You don't want to perjure
you
yourself.
don't want to perjure yourself, especially then get grilled and then you get caught up in your lies because some lies you got to keep up with too many lies. You know what I'm saying? And it fucks you up in the
hmm
end. So you might as well just tell the truth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. That I'm still on the side of we'll see, because you already know the
Right? It's
Fed's
like
conviction rate is high, so this ain't like it's a state jury. This is federal. So if they go in, I don't know. I like to think they have a case.
my bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Federal conviction rate is at what 97, 98.9%.
Yeah.
And yeah, 98.9%. They haven't really I'm just gonna say it. They haven't really brought the best witnesses out because you don't know who about to come up in there and testify. So yeah, I really do feel like we just now getting to the beginning because I didn't think that Take Kid Cudi was going to testify.
hmm I
Diddy
can't
must
wait to
watch
see the
it.
next ones are. Next one.
Oh yeah, it's a holiday week, so everybody off tomorrow, but Tuesday kick the Braves right back up.
hmm
Oh yeah, Diddy must have watched Cassie 24/7. Surprised she survived. She survived with any mental wellness. Well, from what I understand, she had to go through a lot of like therapy. She's still in therapy as we speak because of what the mental anguish that she was going through. And they kind of fuck you up in the end. You can't really be playing with your mental health like that, especially with some raggedy ass dude who done kind of groomed you into this position. You know what I'm saying?
uh
Because any other, it take a lot of influence and intimidation to get you to do these specific things. That's why they was heavily using drugs and all of that. Because for one, ain't nobody laying up with no Diddy. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. It's just
He is so ugly. Ugh.
girl, because you know
Always been an ugly ass man. Ugh.
allegedly, you know, Young Miami was messing with her baby daddy still. That's why he was always so vocal about, her being with the guy and his people was because they was very much still together, allegedly messing around. So you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Ain't nobody for real messing with no Diddy unless it's an arrangement. That's just that's just my opinion. Girl, no man, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he's so gross. He just looks like,
Yeah,
ugh. Yeah,
child,
no. I don't think nobody messed with him by choice. Like,
definitely.
they were just head
Hell
over
no!
heels
Like
with
I
him.
said, it was heavily influenced.
Hmm.
Heavily influenced. Oh my goodness! Breaking news: Duck Dynasty star Phil Robertson dead at 79. So it was that old me.
Yeah, that's the
Mm,
old one.
yeah, goodness.
Damn. Mm.
Mary J. Blige should be subpoenaed. Yeah, probably for her old school stuff. But remember, it was a big ass gap when her and Diddy was not messing with each other because she had told the story 1,000 times. Because baby, one thing Mary do never do is forget.
Mm.
Well, she said that he had like face evidence. He basically mirrored her. She said that she didn't like the fact that Faith showed up sounding like her, looking like her, and she's singing background for her and shit. It's just like she just didn't like the way he did that. Then they fell out. But also on the conspiracy side, you know what I'm saying? On the conspiracy side and the rumor side, Mary was running around there, doing a lot of freaky shit with Diddy. But like I said, allegedly, this is very much allegedly. She was running around there doing stuff, and it was just different things that took place within the relationship, and she just left. You know, but don't quote me, baby. This is just through the rumor mill, you know. So I'm not necessarily thinking, I
Mary
don't
looked like
know
she
if
would be the.
Mary. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what she knows, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Hmm. Agree.
Hmm. Now, somebody who would know
You
more
got
than
any more
Mary.
remarks about Diddy?
I was just about to say
Because I
somebody
don't
who might
know.
know
The Diddy
more.
shit.
No, go
Huh?
ahead, Phil. No, no, no. Go
Mhm.
ahead. Go ahead. What was you saying?
I said, I don't know. The Diddy shit is just,
Too many
oh, too
layers.
much care. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this and then we
Mm.
can move on, Lord. Oh, so dry. I know somebody who can be subpoenaed who might know more than Mary. Um, Lil Kim.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Hmm. I definitely believe she knows,
They
but
should
this is all
subpoena.
assumption in my, like I said, this is my opinion. But yes,
Mm-hmm.
I would subpoena Lil Kim before I would subpoena Mary because she probably was, Lil Kim was visibly messing with. She was still fooling with Diddy very heavy throughout the time, even after she got out of jail. Hey, Riddler.
Hey, Riddler, welcome in.
Yes, I would definitely, like I said, just being what I know and just being involved in the rumor mills myself. I would go with Lil Kim before Mary any day because it's a huge gap of them not fucking with each other at all. Diddy and
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. I agree.
you know what I'm saying. So that's just my opinion though. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, that's my 2 cents on Diddy.
Right.
Because that whole thing is just like a heavy topic. And
It's so many layers. It's so many layers.
yeah, I hate to interject my 2 cents and I don't have a full picture of it all. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. Because you don't want to assume, you don't want to rush to judgment. Exactly. That's why I just go by what I see in like law, and you know what I'm saying. Just on that particular part, you got to remove
Mm-hmm.
emotion because emotion ain't got shit to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of what if you did it or not. If they could prove without a shadow of a doubt, this motherfucker did all the shit what you did because you can't buy prostitutes. Uh, all of that, because it
Yeah.
depends on the state you in, because a lot of the states, SA work is not legal. So that's one thing. And then
Right. So
I
that's
said
gonna be
the
one thing.
transport, right? That's one thing. And then the drugs and all these different baby oils and stuff. And,
Different drugs, looking like
girl,
good.
let's just go
Shit.
back to the drugs. But yes,
The money,
the
because they
money,
said
the
he had like
drugs,
$9,000 in cash on him when they
right?
caught him.
Yes, and they said, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Miss Mahogany Blues,
Hey, my
boo, welcome
girl, hey, my
in.
boo. Yeah, it's just it's a lot. It's complexities to this. It ain't
It is.
legal.
So that's why I hate to have such a
It's
shallow.
illegal.
That's why I hate to have such a shallow, like, retort, because it is a very
Mm-hmm.
deep topic, and I
Very
think
much so.
it's showing a lot with our society as well. I mean, what's history going to say about this time period, and in the future?
Well, I can say this. We are in the Me Too movement, and a lot of that shit they used to fly don't no more. So you can definitely appreciate what has been going on and what's been moving forward within that movement. So it's a nuance because a lot of the times too, the Me Too it's a gift and a curse
Yes,
because
I
a
agree
lot
with that.
you know what I'm saying.
I like that
So
it's given women a voice, but I
yes,
hate that it's been abused. But I mean, with
right. You can't give
anything,
any constructive criticism about what is really going on. Is either
right?
you with it or against it. So that's why it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a gift and a curse when it comes to that aspect of it. So when it comes, with that being said, you know, we still got a long way to go, but a lot
We
of shit.
do. We got till
You
July.
know,
That's what I keep telling everybody.
we
Like,
still
just
got a
hold your
long way to go.
horses.
We still
It's
got a
not
long
like
way
the
to go.
movies. They
Yeah,
will
it
drag you.
ain't no instant gratification. Because
Yeah.
if they don't win as far, and this is the feds, we got to keep saying this. This is the feds. If they done took this motherfucker to trial and they got all of these different witnesses and they got, what they call it, evidence and all of that type of stuff that they can present to the judge and to the jury, they know what they doing. So
Hmm.
I wouldn't just necessarily say that they not proving their case because they very much are. Because like I said,
I think the
drugs,
problem is a lot
sex
of it
work,
is being
no,
spoken
it's
in
illegal.
legalese too,
Yeah,
and
a
a
lot
lot
of
of people
people
don't
they
understand
don't understand.
legalese.
No,
It's
they
not
don't.
meant for the layman.
It really ain't.
Um, so that's a lot of the problem too. Why people keep saying they're not proving anything, but they
They
are. But
are.
it's in legalese, and you don't understand.
And right, and like I said, you ain't
And
no
that's okay
lawyer.
to say that. You're not supposed to understand it. It's a whole
Right, that's what I said.
different
You ain't no
lingo.
lawyer.
Yeah, it's a different lingo. I only understand it little bits because I was in debate team
I
and
was
we
in
did
that. I
those
was a speech
practical
and
things.
debate. I was a speech and debate,
Mm.
and I also I took some history courses, and they teach you that shit. So that's the
Oh
only reason
yeah,
why
I
I got
took
the
a
basic
bunch of
knowledge of that.
history.
Right, and that's
Mm.
based on ethics and legality. So shit,
That's
that's
why I
why
always say
I
like the
got an
law is not
understanding of.
like people look at they speak about the law as though it's supposed to be moral. It's not there to be moral.
It's not. That's what I said. You either right or wrong, or you either guilty or not. So, and
Yeah, it
that's
has nothing to do with moralities.
exactly. You have to remove all of the emotion because that's just to create a shadow of a doubt. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Do you think Trump will pardon him? I don't know because Trump owe him a lot of favors. Trump owe a lot of motherfuckers.
I
If
think
people
I
didn't,
think Trump would have done it by now if he was going to pardon. Well, I don't know. He
not
hasn't been
necessarily
convicted,
that
but
he'll probably
yeah, he
wait till
hasn't been
his
convicted.
turn more than likely.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say is, he could pay him because you got to be able to pay Trump. Because a lot of people do forget that Trump pardoned Kwame Kilpatrick, the old mayor of Detroit. He was at the White House at
Hmm.
that Black History thing. He pardoned Kodak Black. He pardoned Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So don't think it's not above him. You get what you. I'm not. I'm just gonna be logical in the reality of it. And Trump was in them circles. I shared a picture in a group where Trump taking a picture with Mary J. Blige, uh, Kamora Lee. Let me go look at this picture. But I'm just saying Trump was everywhere, and he done dated some of the baddest black women. So don't get do not get it twisted. That's why, like y'all better see it for what it is. I mean, he the crazy fool now, but Trump been around and he been in them circles. He is an elite. He is an elite. Don't you forget it. And girl, so that's what I'm like. He was taking a picture with all the girls, and he didn't date
hmm
burning bitches.
He was outside. He was
He was
outside. Okay, with his
outside.
orange ass. He was
Yeah.
outside.
We in 2025. That nigga been around since the 70s. So, yeah.
Patrick was outside.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, he thought he was looking like something too.
That motherfucker is shaped like Patrick. Okay,
Mm.
damn starfish shaped.
So that's what I'm saying. Y'all better not mistake that shit. Damn, I can't find the shit. We be posting so much stuff. Well, anyway, it was Mary J. Blige. It was real random. Okay, yeah, Mary J. Blige, Angie Martinez, and Kimora Lee in some terrible fashion. And this is random as hell. And Trump. So, girl, bye. Like, girl, Trump is the next. You gotta mess your girl bye. Anyway, did he live life to the fullest? He's being prosecuted. He's still abused. I mean, true, but I always say this too. You could be a billionaire in America and you could be black billionaire, but you ain't holding no power. Because if you did, you wouldn't even be in these federal court systems. So you better just think
That's
about
true.
that type of stuff. Black billionaires do not hold any power. They just billionaires. Okay? And they did a lot of bullshit.
And money with no power is petty. Money with no power is petty. So
it's nothing. And then they catch you up doing bullshit. Now you wasn't supposed to be out here with no baby oil, buying prostitutes and buying sex workers.
Got the baby oil, got the Viagra.
I mean, come on. I mean, all these different designer drugs. It's just a lot going on. Weird sex. I mean, girl. Like you say, EJ, he lived it to the fullest. And like I said, always, too much of anything is never good. So shit, you a fool. He said my mother worked for him back in the day. She saw the KKK clothing in his closet. Who? Trump Riddler? I can imagine that's what you're talking about. Because his daddy was really heavily affiliated with him. I think he was cool with David Duke, like the real David Duke.
Yeah, they was friends. He was
not even like Duke. Right. He was outside. He donated to his
Trump
cause.
took money for his
Yeah, I was like he donated to his cause.
For his campaign.
He was out there marching with him in New York. So yes, very much I believe that. But Trump, not so much. He's just a New York con man. Period. That's just what it is. Period.
Yeah, that's it. Because I know people that work for
Trump. Like you got to take it for what it is.
I know people that worked for Trump before he went all presidential, and they said he wasn't like that. He didn't even talk about race. So I don't know.
He was a slumlord. I know that. And
I know he was a slumlord. I know that shit. That's all over New York.
Right.
He didn't pay for his casinos down there in Atlantic City either. He's a con artist.
Right. You said he ran the city down, didn't pay his taxes, but he still
that's what caused Atlantic City to go bankrupt almost. Really, they got a whole documentary on it because he didn't pay for Trump Plaza and he didn't pay for the Taj Mahal, and it was like really expensive, all that glass and stone and all that.
I remember when they was building it. Was it one in Vegas?
Yeah, I believe it was the Taj Mahal.
I feel like it was in both spots because they still got Trump Plaza. I mean, they still got the Trump casino there.
But they still got the Taj Mahal building down in Atlantic City, but they changed. Hard Rock bought it from Trump.
Gotcha.
After
and
it went bankrupt.
Chinese people own it. Some Chinese investment company owns the Trump name down there in Vegas. Like I said, you got to Google it.
I believe it. I believe it
because they, they buy the name and shit. But yeah, girl, Trump is a fool.
Girl,
hell no, Trump don't give a hot damn. All this terrible business.
He don't even give a damn about his people. Come on now.
I'm
talking about his family, his people. So shit. Everything's for sale.
What's the daughter he had? Hey, friend. What's the daughter he had?
Come in. You talking about the one that say that he got dementia and stuff?
No, Tiffany Trump, the one he had by the woman he married. um the white lady, Marla Gibbs. I want to say that was her name. Not Marla Gibbs. Marlo something. The white lady. He had the daughter by her.
Mm, no, I don't remember that one. Well, I
Well,
know who you're
it's
talking
one
about,
of
but
them. He don't really, like I said, he got his picks. Ivanka is his favorite for sure.
that
Absolute
Cleo,
favorite.
Cleo,
Thank
you
you,
remember
friend.
when he couldn't pay out the winners in his casino when it opened? His dad brought in the mob to fill the cages. LOL. Yes, girl.
Mm.
They talked
Mhm.
about that in that documentary when he couldn't even pay out the winnings. His dad had to come save him.
That's why he fools with Putin so tough. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because he's definitely mob affiliated out there too.
Well, definitely. Oh, yeah, he's in deep with the oligarchs, so you know.
Yes, for sure. And the Russian mob, he owed him a lot of
Yeah,
money.
the oligarchs. Jeez,
So, and
we
they
owe
know he
money,
weak.
honey.
So, they ain't gonna just string his dumb ass along.
Mm-hmm. Well, where you want to go to next, friend?
Okay, what else? Let me look at my
Because I
list.
got all that stuff loaded up. So just check it out.
I was just about to say, oh, we need to go into the Yandy team, y'all. Oh, girl, this was tease, girl. Let's go into the video. Let's go into the video. Okay.
How many people heard about the Yandy teas this weekend?
Did you upload this video or you just uploaded his still?
I just got the stills. I didn't have a video of that one.
Okay, well, let me see. I might be able to pull it up on Instagram because I followed him. I know that. I ain't gonna play the crime video because no thank you. I'm gonna play the one when he was telling the tease about the dude in London, and it was the bomb. Where he at? Let me go to the search, y'all. And this is backed by the fair use. Okay, there we go. Came right up because I was over here earlier. Hopefully he didn't take it down because baby, he was telling it all. It looked like he took it down. I should screen grab.
Oh, as I ain't get him.
Mm-hmm.
I got the other ones, but I ain't get him.
I ain't get him either, but friend got him. Oh, friend got it. Dang, let me play friend. Yeah,
Yeah, give us a shout out and everything.
right. Friend played it too. Friend played it earlier. I'm a Let me see if I can find it. Shout out to friend. Shout out to incoming. Y'all follow, like, share, and subscribe because that is our friend.
Yes.
Let's go to her video. hmm But yes, we need a visual for it. Man, I hate doing this because it's always making me search so far. Okay, where we at? Shout out to Fred. She be uploading her videos and stuff. Y'all need to be watching them too. Okay, here we go. Okay. I don't want him to see him crying because that was just too much. But this is the one I want to see. He talk about the dude in London. Girl.
Oh.
So this is
Mm.
his friend. This is Brian Busy Bee something. Okay. This
That
is
busy
the
bee fits, okay? Because he called
girl,
it
okay?
attitude, honey.
Because they caused him a messy bottom, okay?
Hmm.
Okay, friend, pin the cash app. You should be able to pin it now because my thing went through. See if you can pin it.
I can't.
You can't?
No.
Oh my gosh. I can't either.
Oh.
Yes, friend. Okay. Y'all know my mind is bad. Let me play this. Hold on. You don't figure out how to pin it. Oh my God. Shout out to shout out to friend.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Incoming
incoming.
Opinion. Make sure
Shout
you
out
got
y'all.
your subscription. Make sure you checking out the shorts, all that stuff.
Yes,
Subscribe, share, and like.
please. And mods, drop Candy's channel, please. Okay, so where we at? Okay, let me remove this.
I was just saying, just click on that picture. Just click on
Okay,
that picture of him again. It'll say hide.
okay, all right. Okay, we knew to this, y'all. We knew to this. I don't know. I'm trying to. Let me go figure it out. Like I said, we gonna play this. Y'all listen to Brian because baby, he was pulling teeth. Okay.
Don't forget to expand it.
I'm just
Uh,
thinking about. You took me away from my birthday to London, bitch. That wasn't for me. London was for you. We're in a restaurant taking pictures. My
see,
boyfriend hits me up and he's like, "Yo, who's taking a
huh?
picture?
Yeah, we
Who's
can
that
see
third
it.
menu for on the table?"
Okay.
I said, "Oh shit, Yinny. He's gonna think I'm cheating on him. He thinks I'm here with somebody. Bitch, and all along we was there with you and your nigga that you was fucking. We went to London so you can fuck your nigga, your side nigga.
Ooh,
Bitch, you didn't go there for me."
wow.
I'm like, "Yindy, please."
Oh,
So Yandy had
spilling the
her.
tea.
So Yandy had her side dude. Okay, out there in London, or
Hmm?
now he didn't clarify if he was flued out or what, or if she met the dude out there. Girl, okay.
I think she met him out there. Now,
I
what's your
think she
bet?
met him
What you
out there.
think?
I think she met him
I
out there,
think they
and
got flued out there.
he got the accent. Let's continue.
I gotta tell him, don't tell him nothing. I don't want him in my business. So you want me to let him believe that I'm cheating on him? And then you still ungrateful? So my shit is fucked up. Your shit at home in DC is under wraps because he thinks you taking me away to London for my fucking birthday. All the while, you out here fucking this nigga, and the nigga was fine. Don't get me wrong. I would have fucked him too.
Uh,
But
uh, uh.
you still was ungrateful, bitch. You ain't no loyal fucking stand up, hold you down,
It sound
bitch.
like he jealous.
That's
My
what I
shit is fucked up.
said.
My nigga think I'm fucking on
It
him.
sound like he jealous. He
And
wanted
you
to
doing all the
fuck
fucking
on
and
him, and he
sucking in the
mad.
room. We had a flat, bitch. The wall separated my bed and your bed.
What you say, friend?
I said it sound like he giving me the energy. He wanted to fuck on him. He mad because he didn't get to fuck on dude. So he putting out all her business because he jealous. He a little hater.
Child. Child. I don't know. Okay, because I would be mad because I don't know. I don't know if I heard him correctly or what. If she told his business, I don't know why he would do this to her.
Right. Like, what's going
Okay,
on?
okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But let's continue. Hopefully, we'll get some out.
I'm listening. I can't answer the phone for my boyfriend, and I'm listening to you and this nigga fuck all night.
Ooh,
You a wicked bitch. You a ungrateful bitch, and then you treat me like shit.
ooh.
Nah, bitch, it ain't going down like that. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, Ryan, what? I don't know if it's because I don't know how if people know when you lose a parent, especially your main parent, how it changes a person.
Okay, I don't know what he talking about out there, but shout out to Incoming Opinion once again for letting us use that
Yes.
and for you know, oh my goodness, Lord. Oh my God. It's so
Girl,
much
all
to
that tea
unpack
that
here.
just spilled just
I was
made
just
me
about
have
to
a
say it's
fucking blank.
so much to unpack. So
Oh
much
my goodness.
girl. La la la
Oh,
la
Yandy, he
la
done
la.
tore your ass bad, girl.
But why would he do that? And like I said, he never really, and that was from like either yesterday because I had watched all of them. He done took all this shit down, but he was eating a sandwich, just pulling tease about what really was going on. And like I said, I never understood why he did that, but
He
yeah,
crashed out. He said, fuck it. I'm
like
risking it all.
yeah.
Okay. But they say they not married too. So wait a minute. Incoming says something too. Hold on.
Hold on, let's go down there. It's looking like Yandy and Mendeece's
So,
may have an open relationship now.
That's what I've been
Now
hearing for
I can
years,
believe that.
though. And nobody else heard that before. I heard it before about them two having an open relationship, but I don't know.
I haven't heard it before, but I could easily see why that's being said because of the fact that they're not really married. Okay, remember, Yandy didn't want to marry him because he had like all his money to the government. He got them kids, the overlapping of them kids. You know, it's just a lot that just makes me think like. But I have heard that she was loose. I want to say Jim Jones said it or some shit like that.
Heard that shit too, girl.
You know what I'm saying? I heard that. But I never
heard
really
a lot about Miss
cared for
Yandy.
Larry. Right. I never too much cared for So it was just like, girl, Lola, black girl, but why is you pissing off your gay hairstylist? And you done told him I was
You don't ever piss off a girl because the girl gonna give you that work, okay?
And he gives messy bottom energy because he's outside literally telling all your teeth about the skin.
Right.
And why why you got a lot going on.
Right.
It definitely Alicia Wallace said, shout out to you, Alicia. It is definitely because Yandy and Mandy are not. That's what I said.
That's what I say too.
They not really married. You know, they did that all for show because I remember that had came out a long time ago. They just wanted to marry. I think Yandy just wanted to perceive that they were married. I don't know. I think that's why she not tripping now because all these girls came out. He done moved to damn Atlanta with all these hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Now he all messing with her.
I didn't know why she moved to Atlanta with him. He was just fresh out of jail too. Like,
It probably was to get out of New York. Shit, it ain't no different.
Yeah, but I mean, also if they have an open relationship, then she ain't worried about shit.
I would not be surprised because, like I said, just following and like I said, the overlapping of them kids because they remember that little boy. Between the little girl and Yandy's son, you know, was he older or what? Or was he girl, like I said, it's just the overlapping of the kids, okay? So I would not be surprised if
you think she gonna respond? You think Yandy's gonna respond? Or you think she's too business to respond?
She been in the industry way too long to respond. She's not gonna.
He ain't gonna be doing nobody else's hair, I tell you that.
Show the hell ain't gonna get not another celebrity client, so he might as well hang that up, go back to his professionals.
You gonna say the clients I used to have? And people gonna be like, well, what happened? He's like, oh, nothing, girl.
Girl, you would never believe it. Yes, we will, because you're on the internet, fool. You should have never did no shit like that. Like I've always said, once you go to the internet on some bullshit like that, you know what I'm saying?
That's it. It's forever.
You cannot come back from that because it's forever. Like I said, he done erased it. But look, he can't. He got the whole shebang.
You definitely got to be strategic in that kind of shit. You can't run off of emotions. Like, if you're going to get emotional, you better get emotional behind the scenes and not come up with a line.
And go cuss out behind the scenes, right? You know what I'm saying?
Like, I might call there and went off, but that's it.
Okay. That's it. I can see that one of the comments, they was like, as bad as her hair looking, I'm glad she fired you. Girl, I hope. Because her hair do be looking a mess. Ooh,
I saw a picture where her makeup was looking a hot mess. Shit, that shit.
Candy be looking. I was just Candy be looking a fool. So that's why I'm like,
Ooh, the Love and Hip Hop stars have been busy, baby. Carly Red set it off, honey. She started it, and it's just been going every week.
Okay.
There's more Love and Hip Hop stars falling on out, okay?
Because they can't let go of their age. A lot of them is like pushing 50 if they ain't already into their 50s.
But look at Remy, okay? Perfect segue into the Remy and Pat.
That. Let me go into the media. Girl. Child, let us go on to our own short. Shout out to us because we are them girls. You best believe.
So, all right, we create motherfucking content one way or another.
Show enough, we gonna play our real content. Let's go to our page, view channel, and then cause I had to work, you know. I'm I ain't Tommy around here. I'm around here. I'm working. Okay, so I had to work. The friend was on watch because she the one who told everybody in the group, like, girl, Remy the live out. IG. I'm like, what? What? And we all it was like an unspoken thing we do. It was a crash out. Like, girl.
Girl,
Okay.
it was like the conclusion that I never knew I needed. Oh, for
Girl, it's crazy.
I never thought I would see it. So now it's just like, fuck, we here. So content, and okay, period.
Okay, let's go to our stuff. Hold on, y'all. Let me expand it. Let me share first. You know, short stuff.
Oh, poor Pat had to deal with her crazy self. She crazy.
All the craziness. Okay. So let us go. We gonna start with Remy because of course she nuts. All I see is Jag. Okay. All I see is Jag.
Girl, them eyes. The eyes.
The
and the edges. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
When I saw that motherfucking edges sitting up like they was, I said, "Oh, Remy, no, you is not finna crash out." I don't know what it was
not
about
today,
them
Lord.
edges.
Not today, because you know.
And she knew them edges was. She knew them edges was looking bad because she put a fitted on because she knew them edges was not right. Okay, I'm looking at them edges like, oh hell no, it's going down.
Basement. Okay, no pun intended. Okay, so let's add. Shout out to us again. Shout out to us.
Picture.
Wait a minute. Oh shit, girl. Okay, like I said, shout out to us again. Shout out to us. All right. Did I cut it up?
It was. I don't think so, Fred. I don't hear it.
I don't hear it either. Like,
this is what I would like.
Okay, damn. Hold on.
Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll paper it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to paper it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support.
Let's pause.
My daughter's.
Because your dumbass old bitch, you will owe him full alimony because you have jumped up here and
she got
that you done bought everything. You cheating. You owe him. He owns all of your raps and he could clearly prove it because, I mean, everything is dual. Like you said, it ain't in no notebook no more. It's on a pen and pad and you can just type one word in his fucking iCloud or whatever on his cloud and all your shit come up. You would owe him, you dumb bitch. And where y'all would get married at in New Jersey? Where they get married at, friend?
New Jersey, girl. Okay. And she will get nailed to the cross in the state of New Jersey.
Sounds like
because he can prove that. Yeah, and he could prove that she cheated and all that. So she can pay spousal support, all that shit.
Solid victory. Okay, solid. So bitch,
like she's stupid.
You can't be. But it's just,
look at the edges. Let's just take a second to look at them edges, girl. Edges.
Look at them edges, girl. Look.
And somebody asked her about them too, and she's like, "Oh, I just curled them. You know, you got to curl the little baby hairs." I'm like, "Girl, stop it."
Girl, you thought that nigga was gonna bleed you. That's what that is. The baby.
You stressed out, girl.
Girl just got stressed instantly. Nerves got instantly bad. Okay. Let's continue.
Just rumbling.
She got the her knitting, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her healthcare, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need anything. Stop me married. I don't care who brought up what. It's nothing for you to be like, I don't want to talk about that. It's nothing to be like, before you even start, like, yeah. We not touching on that. Let's talk about what I have coming up. If that's really the case. I don't care who brought up.
It's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it. I don't know.
in his personal life.
Oh,
yeah, it's the elephant in the
okay.
room. Like, but that takes time, and like I said, that's not my place to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get handled. I just know that from my perspective, I'm with him every day, and when I'm not with him, we're on the phone every day, and we're talking, and we're FaceTiming, and you know, we love each other. So that's just kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a situation, and it is what it is.
I'm assuming you mean like you want to wait till the divorce is like official. Did that hold you? Did that keep you from like giving your all?
No. No, because we're together all the time.
So the all is already given, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's it. We already talk. We talk about so many different things, and I'm 30, so we talk about kids and family and stuff like that. But like, that still has to get taken care of. But like, you know, once again, it's not for me. It's the elephant in the room. I don't have to. When somebody is just truthful with you from the beginning, but there is no secrets, it's just, hey, this is what it is, and do you accept or do you not accept? That's kind of what it was, and he's been truthful from the beginning. Women are women. I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't have any ill will toward any women, and I don't have any ill will toward her. You know.
So y'all haven't spoke or nah?
Nah, I mean, she made her post and whatever, and that was about it. But like I said,
Remy scared. She knows she get that ass
women.
beat.
They're very emotional creatures.
Girl,
You know what I'm saying? And
to the ground.
I think that was just
okay. Beat her
I'm
ass
just gonna
down
fuck
to the
with Pat
motherfucker's ground.
because I know
Okay.
Pat won't touch me, but Clarissa will beat my
She
ass.
got
Okay.
all space and opportunity to lay them hands on her. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, girl. She showed up crazy. Okay. Crazy as hell. And she got her new Goomba. She got her new Goomba. Okay. Her and Blockhead. Oh yeah. Don't let them get on YouTube and get the clowning, because honey, I'm gonna be right there. Like, oh my God. They crazy.
She the 25. She the 25. She's Jackie's replacement, because y'all know we've been saying Jackie dried up. This is the replacement right here.
Not the replacement. Because come to find out, her man got one. And she was already on fucking YouTube looking at the AI channel thinking it's real. Like, girl.
She was so emotional about some AI channels. Oh my God.
Girl, like, girl. Like you said, I remember like clicking on them channels. I'm like, girl, them AI channels be getting numbers. You know, that's all I thought about it. Like, oh. And I knew exactly what it was. I was like, you can tell something ain't right about
people
this.
up. And when she said that shit, I said, oh,
I said,
Remy,
get
you
off
are our
YouTube.
new Jacqueline Ray. Okay, Jacqueline Ray has burnt out, and here you come.
I said instantly, because that's the only place in the world where they got them AI videos like that. Now they got like apps for Instagram where you can AI your story and shit. Now I do see that, but when you go and see them videos where they telling these outlandish lies, straight AI, okay, straight. Okay. She said, I knew what was up.
She said her mama
I
called her
and
and
said,
said,
with that live button. I was like, no, this is just too much. She been on YouTube.
She said her mama called her and asked her if she was in a car.
Girl,
I'm
mama.
like, what?
When she said that, my mama probably was like, what? I didn't say that.
I mean, what Pap said, she don't even talk to her family, so it's like, girl,
okay, they was into
lying.
it on the show, and this was years ago when it was on Love Hip Hop. Her and her family were getting locked in. So this was like, I don't think it's changed. I think it's gotten worse all the time. So I don't know.
You know,
about
because she got that little bit of money, and you could tell that she
went straight to her head.
Because she's still talking about money. And it's like, girl, you talking about money, but you in a mall shopping off the rack. When you see the rapper shopping off the rack like that.
In the mall, I was like, girl, not the mall.
with Macy's sitting behind you. Like, girl, stop playing. You ain't even in a luxury mall.
Boutiques, girl, them BS boutiques that be in the mall. You know the ones.
Yeah, she's not even in a luxury mall. She just in a regular smuggler mall because it had Macy's.
Regular mall.
I'm like, tell us you down bad without telling us, but them damn edges sitting out like that, and now you in the mall, girl. I can't take you serious.
See here, you know, because it's a little spacious, and we got like a couple of high-end malls. You know what I'm saying? And a
We
lot
got
of
them
them
here
do have
too.
Macy's, right? And a lot of them do have Macy's, but the Macy's don't sell what the Macy's sell at the Parks Mall. Okay, it's got a whole different type of shit up in there. If you know what I
Okay,
mean,
got you.
you
Yeah,
know. So it
yeah.
do happen, but I don't think that's the mall that she was at. Like I said,
Not the way
I
she was
call it the
looking. Them
Parks Mall.
eyes, they was all darting and they was big. And
Oh
then
my
when
God,
she
they
came
was
back in her
everywhere.
next live, because you know I call all her lives right.
Yeah,
When she came back in that next live, she gonna put on makeup and stuff, talking about I look
girl,
good. Bitch, you put on makeup. Stop playing. Cause
you
we
put
seen
on a
what you
little
was
bit of
looking like when you first
eyeshadow.
woke up, or you didn't even. Right. She put on some concealer because she didn't have them circles around her eyes no more.
She had them lashes
So, or
on.
she had on a filter. Like, girl, just be honest.
She had them lashes
Mm-mm.
on.
Girl, she said, fuck this. Mm.
Mm-mm.
She said, I'm not finna be looking bad up there. Too late,
Okay.
we hadn't already seen you, girl. You forgot to close your
Yeah,
shades last
Remy,
night.
like I said, Remy, you fucked up. That's why all them rappers and stuff. If you notice, remember, all them rappers, Fabulous. I saw a couple other rappers. It was a whole bunch of them because they was like, "Girl, just sit down somewhere. You gonna bounce back. It's gonna be all right." Basically, like, girl, you know it's over. He done served you them papers.
She was just
Woo.
with him at the Knicks game. And she doing desperate shit. Like she doing that shit that women do when they feel rejected. Trying to put
Yeah.
stuff that yeah, trying to do that shit about his family. Like, okay, even if that's true about his sister, that
Oh my
doesn't have
God.
anything to do with that man. Like, he
At
can't
all.
help who his sister is.
And why would you do? Why would you say that? I mean, that's just like that's putting a whole nother thing on there. Because if
Right?
the
You
woman
putting a
ain't been
whole spin on it.
convicted, and that's what I'm saying. And if the woman ain't been convicted, that's a whole nother can of worms as well, Miss Money. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a bit much, especially to do all of that on social media.
Mm,
It's like, girl, you are a PR's nightmare. Okay,
girl, it got ghetto. You gotta
extremely
play
bad.
Pat.
Like, woo,
You
woo.
gotta play with Pat let out the bag, okay? Because that's the one I liked.
Oh Lord.
His was full of tea.
I was just about to say, great segue into that. I was just about to go into his, you know, his,
Yes, I mean
You know what
Clarissa.
I'm saying? But
Kudos
moving
to
them
her. She
along.
tried to keep it classy, but you can't with a hood rat.
right. And that's a shame. She the youngest one in the room that's being, the most mature because she wasn't trying to, go there.
But
And
I mean, look at some of these people on this app, like the age they are and the way they act.
Lord,
So I mean, shit. Sometimes you gotta let
you
people
don't
just be.
necessarily. True. You ain't never lying, but you can tell that. Another thing before I play Pap, Remy got immersed in the social media culture, especially Instagram, influencer type. You know what I'm saying? So when you get involved and immersed in that type of lifestyle, you always got to put on the show. And
That's
she been
true.
doing
You
that
gotta
for
turn
a
up.
minute. Yes, and
Yeah,
she been doing
because
that
love
for
and hip
a
hop and
long
all
time.
that stuff. So I mean, I get that psyche too, but sometimes, less is better. And in this situation with her going through a divorce, less is
Oh,
better. Go get yourself some help
she's too
and
much,
dry out, girlfriend, because you all
girl.
messed up right now.
Woo, go take a break, baby. Because like I said, you gonna have to pay him food. You gonna have to pay him, dummy. But here go Pat. This is the first one, y'all. The first intro. Should I play this
And
one?
this is backed by this is backed
And this
by
is
the fair use.
this is our shit. But yeah, this is backed by the fair.
It was, but she informed me, hey, such and such just came home, one of the individuals who she was locked up with. So I said, oh, okay, that's cool. But I remember the name from when she was away. I don't think nothing of it. Oh, this year, we always celebrate our birthdays together. Me, her, and the baby birthday, my birthday, our family. They all come around. It's like, that's how I was raised. So I'm real big on family. So this particular year, she says, I want to have an all girls party. So I'm like, okay. So you don't want me and the baby to come? All right. No, just my friends, all girls. I'm like, damn, that's a little, I don't want to say strange, but I was like, okay, we usually do it as a family, but this is cool. You want to have it with all girls. So she has the all girls party. I don't go. I falls back. The friend who's incarcerated comes to the crib. She attends the all girls party, all the friends, cool. After that, we had like a little dinner in the basement. You know what I'm saying? But moving on along. So the holiday, this time her birthday comes. She's been home a couple years. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but she informed me, hey, such and such just came home, one of the individuals who she was locked up with. So I said, oh, okay, that's cool. But I remember the name from when she was away. I don't think nothing of it. Oh, this year, we always celebrate our birthdays together. Me, her, and the baby birthday, my birthday, our family, they all come around. It's like, that's how I was raised. So I'm real big on family. So this particular year, she says, I want to have an all girls party. So I'm like, okay. So you don't want me and the baby to come? All right. No, just my friends, all girls.
Wait a minute.
Man, that's a little.
Let me go to the next one. My bad, y'all.
The friend who's incarcerated comes to the crib.
Oh my God.
She attends the all girls party, all the friends. Cool. After that, we had like a little dinner in the basement or whatever.
Did I pin the comment, y'all? Lord. Because I can't tell. Let me go look. Let me press play, y'all.
At the crib. So this is the first time I seen homegirl outside of when they was in the penitentiary together. So I see her at the crib. Okay, she stayed for a couple days. She spent the night. Cool. A little activity was a little weird, but I didn't think nothing of that. Moving on along, she comes back to the crib on another occasion. So this time when she comes to visit the crib, every night when it's time to go to bed, she's telling me, oh, I'm gonna go sleep in the guest room with such and such. I don't even want to say this individual name because I ain't gonna try to give her no clout. She's a extreme clout chaser. So
I wonder who the girl was.
He said it was her prison buddy. The one that she had bumped with. That's what he said. He said it was the girl that she was in prison with, and when the girl got out, they had a little dinner, and then she started saying she wanted to sleep in the bed, spend the night with the girl in that room. I'm like, what?
Girl, we ain't got to that part yet. Girl, no. Y'all ain't seen Blockhead. Okay, Blockhead is the Goomba. Papoose honey got her a new boo. Okay, he didn't got him a new boo. Goomba never found him another one. Well, he lied and said he did, but girl, they buy tons of views. I would not be surprised.
That's not surprising. He gives a little thick energy.
Papoose said she was smoking crack. Yep, he said it. They were smoking that Krizak. The
Sure did.
Okay.
I don't even want to say her name. So she tells me, I'm going to sleep in the guest room with such and such. I said, okay, that's cool. I sleep in the room by myself. Big ass crib, big ass room, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I bought through the whole crib, all the utilities in my name. That's another story, but she fabricated. Moving on along, that's documented too, because I've been paying it out the same account for over 15 years, whatever, or more. Moving on along, I sleep in the room by myself. I don't think nothing of it. Next day, same thing. I said, damn, babe, you sleeping in there again? She like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay with such and such, right? I said, all right, cool. Anybody in Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? So now I'm like, damn, this shit weird. What the hell? You feel me? So at this time, I try to be intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I try to be intimate with her. And she came into bed with me. She hugged me, kissed me, the whole thing. And at this time, I'm trying to be intimate with her. When it's time to go down, she slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night. I said, son.
Pause. So her ass done my Lord.
She done jump shit.
Girl, so her ass done got out the bed with him. And left out the bed with him and got in the bed with her clout chasing ass prison mate. Girl, you can't make this shit up. They is Jag and Goomba.
Girl, wait till he starts explaining the rest, girl.
Oh
All
my
the intricate
God.
details.
Oh my God. That is crazy. Okay. Let me come back.
Something's fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't adding up. You feel me? So, I said, damn, something wrong, something ain't right here. So one time, I had to go do something. I had to go handle some business. So I go handle business. I come back in the crib. It's a big ass crib. And they got like a long walkway to get to our bedroom. It's like a long walkway. And then on the other side is the other rooms. So I come in the crib. As soon as I walk in, I look down towards our bedroom. I see my daughter. The friend who's incarcerated comes.
Girl. That's right. Remy!
Girl, it gets good, girl. It gets good. That's why I had to clip this shit. I'm like, oh, I have to get this.
The best
I'm not
part.
saying this because it's
the best part. I'll holler.
bad thing, but I'm saying this because, and when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle.
Okay.
But
Everybody start. Okay, pause.
You gotta make it clear, okay? Don't try to come at me, all right? I'm just saying this bitch was on some sneaky shit. That's what he basically said.
He's trying to like put the right words. He was like, you know what? I don't judge anyone's lifestyle. That's a Pisces thing. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. Pisces do not judge, and we are extremely nonchalant when it counts. Okay. So therefore, I believe him. I do not believe that he was very homophobic. I believe that Remy just threw that jacket on him because she just, you know, sad and soft.
She just weak. She just weak.
Like she just hurt and sad, right? And I get it. Like I said, my stomach hurt for you, dummy. I mean, not only did he serve you with the papers, he aired you the hell out because you stood up there tripping and trying to air him out. I mean, this is crazy.
yeah. She has done a lot of bad shit towards people who live that lifestyle and talk so bad about them and say so many foul things about them that it hurted her so bad that I knew the truth. So on another day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them. Ended up catching it.
Not with the little girl.
Now, this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing. I told the individual, I said, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not gonna do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the fuck out. Because I felt very disrespected.
Shit, I know that's
took
right.
place in my house while my daughter
Busting
was
up
right
in there
there
with
on
the daughter
the
in the bed.
And you know what she did? Blame me. Said it wasn't true. Said my ears deceived me. My eyes deceived me. Which goes back to what I was telling y'all earlier. She's the type of person who will say something to you,
some shit
and
like
10
that.
to 5 minutes later, she'll say, I didn't say that. Straight bipolar. Straight bipolar. Was diagnosed with it. So ever since I caught that, she resented me. She had a lot of animosity towards me because I knew the truth. When you find out the truth about a person, they will despise you. I want y'all to know that. So for her to have me shake a dude's hand and sleep with him, it was nothing after that. Because she had it all against me. She had all the animosity in the world against me. Why? Because she knows I know the truth. And it's not even something that I judge. Like I said, I don't judge nobody who lived that lifestyle. I do think it was very disgusting that it took place in the house while my daughter was in the bed.
Pause.
Girl, you missed that bit of tea when you walked away.
I knew it was coming. The charcuterie board, the nuts, the raisinets, all kind of bullshit. It had to set out, didn't it? Okay. Yeah, she was bumping ugly, girl. Bumping ugly. And ain't nothing wrong with it, like you say. Ain't nothing wrong with it, sure. But don't be front, because I had heard the rumors before. I had heard the rumors.
Check the VIP.
Okay. I had heard the rumors prior to her going to jail that you know what I'm saying, she was, taking a walk on the wild side. So
girl,
yeah.
That's not surprise.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me share this to mine. Okay, great. Thanks, friend. All right. Share it to this. Send it to you, friend. I'm about to send it to you. And you can upload. Okay, upload it and then I'll play it. But yeah, Remy, you looking crazy out here. That's all I can say. Let me finish the video. Let me finish our short. Shout out to us and shout out to the Shade Room. Shout out to you, Papoose. Because you know what? I'm on your side. We all showed how you poured into Remy. You know what I'm saying? We all saw it. Let me take these out.
No, we don't gotta upload it. You should be able to click that link and just go to it. Like
I should.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, then that means I'm gonna have to email it to myself. Girl, never mind the emojis, y'all. Y'all know what I mean in the VIP. All right. Let me see if I could click on there. I'm gonna have to share it to my. I'm gonna have to send it to myself.
Girl, with some tea being spilled by Papoose. Like what? Didn't nobody know about her prison boo.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
Prison friend or prison
I thought that was
boo.
very disgusting. And I'm telling y'all this because I know a lot of people think, damn, what Pat did, what he did, he must have did something. In the normal world, with logical people, civilized people, yes, not with her. So that whole rant about, if a person has everything, a good husband, supportive, and this, that, and the third. I'm not saying this because it's a bad thing.
All right, I think, that's all. All right, let's stop sharing. All right. Well, what y'all think? Remy has that girl on girl. Yes, she does. Like I said, I have
she do.
Okay, I'm trying to send it to myself.
Yeah, she definitely got that girl on girl energy and just mean energy. It's just like, ooh, girl, you got a reputation.
You called her a moose.
She is like a moose. She came tracking through that motherfucker like a moose, like boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, bitch, why you got them platforms on? You're already tall.
You already tall as hell.
Run through that motherfucker like a moose. Just like, move out of my way. Like I said, her energy was real fucked up at Summer Jam. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget it. Period. Okay? Bitches sitting up here wishing they was Remy Ma. Don't even know what the fuck they wishing they was. Okay? But let me keep my 2 cents to myself.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me go get it, y'all. I'm coming back.
But that's what happens when you wish to be somebody because you see them on TV and you idolize them. Like, I ain't even know grown people
You
did
never
that.
meet your heroes. Never meet your heroes.
Right, because you'll see them be the biggest,
Girl. Okay, it's taking forever to come. Okay.
And come and say, it's been rumors about her for years, but I assumed it was just that. Right. But I guess we know now.
Yeah, that's what I have been
hearing
hearing it for a long time.
She was enjoying the prison life. What? It wasn't nothing for her.
Yeah. We gotta Remy Ma, wow, Geechee Gotti talks to her soul, third round. Okay, this is backed up by the fair use. Let's open this up, y'all, though. Okay, here we go. Let me pause it. Y'all, this is also backed by the fair use. Uh, we're going to play this about Remy Ma and her battle rapping. And I think this is a little league or whatever, because y'all know she owns this battle league. And from what Papoose said, she's like basically losing money, you know. And that's where Blockhead come in with, you know, teeth. So let's just hear and see what got going on. Let me go back to Station Head. Station Head, Lord. StreamYard. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's listen. Oh, let me put it.
That ain't no regular female, my nigga. That's his wife knocking you out compared to what he could have did to you. Nigga, that was life. And you not off the hook either. If you don't cheat, at least cheat with a nigga that can fight.
Ooh, right there to there, damn, nigga. What's that? Oh no, Fat Joe ain't said that, but yeah. Ooh,
Girl.
He did knock his tooth out. That's why he had to get him fixed. But y'all should have seen them teeth before. He looked just like the man from let's just say he was Yuck Mouth. Oh Lord, that started out rough, nigga. Didn't.
You know this ain't right. You know this ain't right. Come on, y'all know this ain't right. Hey, y'all know this ain't right. Remy, you are up here supporting the victim. We all had 6 comments, 6 Chrome events. Papoose was at all of them. How come he ain't at this one? Next question. Where he at? Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Why he ain't at this one? Why we ain't in New York? Why we ain't in New York? Because the last time
why he ain't in New York?
So you actually bring it to
He getting busted out.
We did decide to show.
I ain't heard nothing, EJ. Ooh, Remy looking body as hell. This is just too much.
Your home, your child don't feel. How can you protect the nigga that Sony couldn't protect you? Is wild for me. This nigga's a chump. You know he ain't got the heart food. Fucking a nigga bitch when you ain't got hands ain't even a smart move. Yeah, but he don't got hands on the. So look.
I mean,
She looking stupid back there. Okay. She looking real stupid.
Okay. How you gonna get with a nigga who can't even fight?
Fix it, Jesus. Okay, fix it, Jesus.
Oh my God. This shit is crazy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. Okay, my man that I have right now, we have been going through when I say toxic, we was there because we was fucking with each other in like our early 20s, so fuck it. It's whatever. So I was dating this guy, he was dating this girl. However, one day it was a like cross meeting. They like saw each other and he knocked my boyfriend out. It is. I didn't go into the logistics.
I can't. You was like, he knocked my boyfriend out.
I just can't say, I don't have no other words. He knocked my boyfriend out, and it was never the same. We broke up not too long after that too. It was just he kind of
I
drug out.
cannot with you. You like it's never the same.
He's like, girl, and I always talk shit. You didn't say that with knock your ass out, nigga. So you can't say shit to me. Okay? Yeah, mahogany. Miss Mahogany. It was never the same. Let's just moving right along.
Ain't no smart move. But if I was you, I would have been like Verb and Hitman, and you would have been the one I talked to. What you got? Fucking this nigga, just tell him stop spewing the business. If niggas felt out you was fucking the help, that could really ruin your image. We talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Rim. Nigga, that's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love. Nigga wouldn't even think that y'all marriages still had to go to them stages. Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. That nigga held you down in prison for 6 years.
Girl, show the pause. Let's just
right, all of that, and for her to be so fucking ungrateful.
That's so ungrateful. Because, like I said, not ever in the history of niggas, ever have I heard of a man that went down there with his woman and visited her strong for a year, like rearranged his life, lost money, just you know what, poured into his woman that was locked up. I never heard that besides them. Okay. So for her to even be thinking about blockhead and his messed up teeth is just like, oh my God.
Girl, that shit just crazy. And then to get online disrespecting this man, talking about he hasn't paid anything, talking about he hasn't done nothing for you. Like, ooh, it's disgraceful. Like, you know damn well that man held you down. Well, she know that that man held her down. I mean, outside of the whole black love thing, because they marketed it that, you know, and that's a lot to live up to.
It is.
He still was there for you. Like, you don't even got to think about the marketing part. Think about how he was there for you every day while he was in prison.
He poured into you. He did not have to. Like I said, I ain't never heard none of that in the history of niggas, except for them. That's what I'm saying.
I know some black dudes that are lovers like that for real, but you know, you also got to be reciprocal. I've known some black guys. I had.
Okay, I know one guy.
It's rare. It's rare, girl.
It's very, very rare, and they don't even.
But it's beautiful, and you can't take that for granted. You know, when you get that, when you bestowed to give, you're supposed to treasure that and honor that. And she just
you're supposed to pay that shit forward for sure.
Yeah,
girl.
Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how his woman the greatest. Nigga, he held you down in prison.
Look how sorry she looks. I wish I could expand her face. She looks. Let's just pause real quick, okay? Because he's in her face. Okay. This guy's in her face.
She's standing there looking stupid.
Look, honey, you can buy her for every nickel in the world, okay? Because you know they're about to stop making the pennies. And her face, you can buy her and wear all that attitude at the mall because you was at the mall, bitch. You was at the mall.
With them eyes looking like Jack.
Looking like Jag. Looking like Jag, okay?
Now y'all got a beautiful baby girl who's oh so amazing. He'd be damned if he moves you to this bozo with braces.
And look how shouty he looks. This nigga look It like
This
works
nigga
it
behind
out.
closed doors running his mouth like a homo supposed to do. That nigga making blogs and YouTubes. People arguing in the comments if those posts is true. Because them TMZ and shade room outlets, they only know you. Listen.
And look at our homegirls. Our homegirls can't even say that because you know they was covering for them. You know
They
what I'm
looking
saying?
dumb. They
Girl,
still
everybody
looking dumb. They
fuck.
all stiff and shit.
They can't say that like somebody gonna throw something. Nah, bitch, you honey, you done got sun. Damn son, done son. Damn,
Got that ass toe up.
damn, done son. Listen to this last little bit. She got about another minute to get roasted. Girl, I would have been like, cut the cameras, cut, stop, go to commercial. Girl.
Eat the best foods. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best mood. You ain't knocked him out because he be damn to keep seeing you get stepped to. By some nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool. If you think he didn't love you, you gonna put up with all of this shit? Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch.
Damn, damn.
Cut.
Go to the fucking commercial right now. Go to the commercial.
God damn, you got your ass on.
I said go to the commercial right now. Cut the. I would have pulled the mic out of
own league. How you get on your own league?
I would have snatched the mic out the wall like, bitch, get your ass out of here. All of them just exchange. Blockhead is the worst. I mean, oh my God. There, go to commercial. Cut. Go to commercial.
Edit the part out. Well, shit, you have to edit the whole thing, though.
He got a whole nother 50 seconds, 20 seconds of just roast. Oh, girl. Girl, what is she gonna do? Look at the homie. Look at her. Look at Blockhead. Look at her. Let's talk.
I said they all saying this too.
Look at how she looking. Girl, like I said, I would have snatched the mic out the wall. Cut. Look at how she looking.
Girl, she's sweating. Look how she's sweating.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you for dropping that. Thank you for dropping that link. So that was terrible. Like I said, this is priceless. Look at her. Let me go back. Look at her.
Look at her homegirl. Look at her face.
Look, her homegirl's like, I told your ass that he wasn't worth it. Look at her. Look at her. She's just like, Lord. Light skin want to fight. Skin ready to fight. She just shaved. Like, oh God. And look at Blockhead with his lips. Ugh. Disaster. Let's finish the rest. This is another 20 seconds.
Oh my God, welcome to Battle Rap. DGY.
Well, it's safe to say you won. Who was this? The Geechee Gotti? Okay. So
TKO.
Yeah, that was a knockout. And it wasn't no resuscitation. Okay. You was just knocked out.
But no comeback.
She showed sweat. The whole girls, like I said, light skin want to fight. Her whole girl in the front, like, oh, I told this bitch. I told her.
Remy's sweating though. You can see it. Her chest is glistening. Like she
her
like
makeup. Her makeup melted. Her makeup
is
melted.
Getting cooked.
Girl. Okay.
Damn, Remy, you going out bad, girl. You need to sit your ass down and go to rehab and get yourself together for real. Because you're going out bad.
Stabilize on your meds because
do something.
Confirmed that she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So that's why we're not just calling her Jag, because baby, she just ain't went wild and out like Jag. But
she did on that last live because she was saying all kinds of shit.
I was just about to say
trying to lie. She was trying to lie and say that he mentally abused her, and it was a total Jackie meltdown when she had on them lashes and that makeup. That's what she was
Girl.
saying, girl. Driving in the
Oh my
car.
gosh. I think I got the picture with the eyes. I think I got the picture with the eyes. Lord. But yeah, that's crazy. Uh that's crazy. Find this picture with the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy, okay? Because baby, I didn't know that they
Girl.
go in like that, disastrous. But I was gonna say yes, you can't brand emotion. You can't brand or exploit emotion, love, anger. And they trying their best to exploit it all. It's crazy. Look at the bad girls, the baddies shit. Girl, I hate them.
Yeah, I
They're
agree.
trying to exploit anger and frustration and fighting, and yeah, they look crazy. And then you
Mm-hmm.
got all of the different couples that brand love. You know what I'm saying? And you can't brand emotion like that
Yeah,
because
you
love
can't do that
has
stuff because it's gonna fail every time.
exactly, and it has its ups and downs. And look at you, it never worked. You got
Yeah, it's ebbs
Will
and
and
it
Jada.
flows. That's
Will and Jada,
everything.
exact same thing. Will and Jada
Mm-hmm.
tried to do the exact same thing with the branding of the love. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Especially in the public eye, because they go watch your ass. Because we go watch the crash out. We're gonna watch you crash out. We definitely are. Because
Yep,
I am.
and we gonna spectate too.
We definitely, and we're gonna give commentary just like we're doing right now. And
Yes.
you just can't do it. It sound good, it looked good. We really was following y'all for all these years, but baby, that was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
That was a mess. Okay. Anyway, what are your thoughts, friend?
What? Papping this chick? Really?
This rapping thing, girl. The rap.
Oh, girl, he got his ass ate up. Which is what? He can't rap. I mean, we knew that he couldn't rap because he got with her to be his bankroller. He done, he was trying to blackmail her with that tape, that video, which is like, me, girl, please. Do you see the era that we live in? We live in OnlyFans era. You cannot
Yep.
blackmail nobody else with an adult movie any longer. Do you understand that? Like,
You cannot.
girl.
It's not like I
But people
said.
try hood rat things, and to me, that's hood rat now because of the age that we live in. Okay, so she should have known that he wasn't shit to be messed with from the beginning. If that's how y'all stuff started out as a blackmail, how's that ever going to be on stable ground? How can you ever trust that person? You can't because he already
Well,
let you know what time he on.
Well, it looked like, from my understanding, because Remy tried to get in front of it a day late and a dollar short with the video that he was supposed to blackmail her with. But I'm like, that wasn't no video. That was a recording of you guys arguing back and forth, and you was like literally saying the guy was trying to blackmail you with some shit. And it damn sure wasn't them
Mhm.
pictures of y'all riding that car. No. It definitely gives sex tape, explicit pictures, you sending shit to him, all of that.
Mhm.
That's what it gets. So you ain't
But you
front,
went and
you ain't
decided to, but
fooling me,
she decided to get in a relationship with that. Like that lets me know that your mental ain't there too, for real.
right?
You don't get no
Definitely ain't
fucking
there.
relationship with no stand. You treat them
I
motherfuckers
was
like what
just
they
about to
are.
say, girl, he works for you.
Right, a stand. So girl, like, yeah, she needs to go to a rehab and get herself together for real. That's
Mm,
my TED talk on that girl.
well, baby, because she is a nut job.
Girl, so I'm telling y'all, that's getting ready to be the Remy Ma sector for real. Jackie gonna go on out. She gonna, cause I heard that Jackie canceled a show, so she already knows she fried.
Well, Jack canceled the show because her dumb ass, what you call it, got too warned. Her dumb ass. She got too warned to know that they was gonna call the police on her ass. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They knew that they was gonna call the police on her ass. But this is
Mm.
Remy's eyes. Look at them eyes.
Crazy eyes. Hold on, we gotta take the message. There we go, so
Girl.
we can appreciate the fullness.
This
Crazy
eyes
eyes
all the way to the side, girl. Woo, child.
with them strip lashes, girl. Mm-mm.
Girl, she had put them on after she had she had put that on after she got out that mall or with that no that early that morning when she was before she went to the mall. She put them on. But this is she was in that car. She was in that car. She was in a car. And she was rolling. Girl. Nobody was going to Jack's show. Speaking of crazos, nobody was going. To my understanding, it was low ticket sales. They wasn't really promoting it on the social media, and Jag was scared. She wasn't gonna show up to that shit. No way. And they canceled on her ass. Hello. It's
Hello.
I don't know. Cause I'm like, it was a bad. You was breaking up, but yeah, Jag. Yeah, her show was canceled.
Girl, just like she is. Okay.
Right? I never
I'm
was.
telling you, I'm so glad that Crazy Eye Remy is crashing out because I'm like, oh, now that's some tea. The Yandy stuff,
Oh,
that's some tea.
yeah.
But that Jackie stuff, that ain't no tea. It's still.
What a dumbass. That's why ass ain't nobody going to
She's just
that
gonna keep
show.
crashing out. We want to see her get arrested. Then that'll be some tea, okay? We want to see everything leading up to that part.
I want her to go to jail, and she will not. She will not go to jail. She's just like inevitable.
She's like the cockroach that won't go away.
Oh, that
Okay.
just will not die. Oh my
Mhm.
God, they will not die.
Well, speaking of cockroaches, you ready to go over to the trap house?
Oh God. Yeah, we gotta go to the trap house, y'all. Gosh, where's my stuff at? Well, we're gonna take a stroll on to the sector T's. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? I see it. Okay. This is our way we stroll on to the ghetto. You know, we're on our way to the ghetto. We left, yes, roaches, 40 ounce. Yeah, we're taking a field trip. Get your purse, get everything you need. Just come on and make sure you don't put it down because you don't want no roaches and nothing to get up into it. You know, don't sit down.
Sit down, stand
Definitely
up.
don't sit down. I wouldn't advise you to take your purse in there. I really don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise the purse to come out either. You need to leave your purse at home. Hey, the Dean.
Hey, the Dean girl.
You just pulled up to the trap too?
Girl, we just rolling to the hood, child. Yeah, that's really what happened, Candy. What? Yeah, she had went crazy. Nah, them papers came too, though. Don't forget the papers came. Then
Oh yeah, the
what
papers
they
came
said
too.
about, they was gonna make plans, but she really couldn't do that until it was divorced. It was like simultaneous. It was like simultaneous. She had got the papers, and she was on that Breakfast Club, and she had heard the shit, or wherever she heard it, she was like, yeah. Oh no, you're not late. We just getting we've already done our hot topics, trending topics. I feel like I'm missing something. Let me go back to
I feel like we missed something too, though.
I know. Why are you trying to rush to the ghetto? Ooh. Kim Kardashian. We're supposed to talk about her.
Yeah. So there's a controversy going on right now about her lying about her law degree, which I can agree. If she just got like a honorary, certificate thing, then that's different from actually going through law school and all that and having to take, the bar.
Well, okay. It took us 6 years to get past the goddamn bar. Shit.
But they saying that she paid. They saying that this degree that she got, she paid for it.
I would have to. I'm gonna keep it real. Listen to me. Listen to me and listen to me well. Okay. It took her 6 years to get a fucking degree, a law degree. She still ain't passed the goddamn bar. Now, why would they create a scandal out of that? And she dumb as hell.
Hey, because they said it's not fair to the people that
She was
actually
live
had
and
to go.
public. Got you.
They said it's not fair to the people that actually had to go through it. You know, the bar and stuff. So now they raised this
She
saying about
did.
uh-uh. They
She
said she
did.
bought her degree, and they said that's it. That's it. Okay. They said she
Oh,
didn't. They said she bought that degree. It's an honorary degree. That's what they're saying in
no,
TikTok
friend.
land.
I see. Okay, so is this a TikTok video or because I see you shared a video?
Did I?
You did. You had shared it, but I was like, I don't know. This look like AI.
Where?
In the video, look in the
Hold
Kleo and
on, girl.
Tremaine
Hold
inbox.
on. Hold on.
After 6 tries, yes, she passed the bar.
No, that's not AI. That's not AI. That's teaser.
Okay, shout out. Can we play teaser?
I think you can. I don't know if you shout her out,
Let
but I
me
don't.
look
I'm
at
not
the
sure.
Okay, yes, I think we can.
Hmm.
She ain't get no damn honorary degree. What DM friend? Girl, she probably did DM that pap that Remy sent. Girl, that DM was ridiculous. Like, girl, get out my damn messages. That's what I would have told her. They should stop giving honorary degree. Kim didn't get shit. She had to buy it after 6 tries, 6 years. She had to buy her damn
But it's
girl.
people that really had to take their MCATs and they couldn't get their shit until they took it. So I agree. Agree. No legally blonde hair.
Girl, I believe she did buy it. This just isn't the way she passed the bar. Girl, like I said, she wasn't gonna never pass. Girl.
Well, she didn't even get that little funny graduate hat that they get when you go to law school and you graduate. So that's how I knew she was full of shit.
Let me go to Tisa. Shout out to Tisa Thomas.
Shout out to
Oh,
Teaser
Holly.
Tails.
Oh, Tisa
Oh
Tails. Whatever.
yeah, Teaser
Shout out
Tails.
to her. Okay. She been outside at the courtroom. Okay. I'm hollering though. Mm, mm, mm.
Mm.
I can't believe you got embarrassed like that by your own thing at your own thing. Oh my God, your homegirls look like they was just tutu, okay?
Hmm.
They was just too good. Where is
I
it
think
at?
that stuff with Kim is still developing too. So everything they're talking
Yeah,
about is TikTok rumors.
so I'm looking for it. I don't see the video. It's all Diddy shit. This is all Diddy shit. Where is the video? Family feuds, erupts. No, she had that ponytail. Well, anyway, okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, took forever to find it. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes, Tisa Tails, Tisa Tails. Hold on, here we go. We're gonna just play a little bit of this, and then we're gonna go to the ghetto. Wait a minute, we gotta come back to the ghetto. We're gonna come back to the ghetto, but we're gonna share this really quick about Kim Kardashian, girl. Look how Tisa looking in that circle. Look how they presented it to her.
Oh, you playing it?
You can go out.
It's not up here. I don't see it on my side.
Oh my God, I might not have added it.
Do to go
Oh my
through law
God.
school instead of buying it, baby. No, not on White Watch. First of all, netizens, what's the first clue that Kim didn't graduate law school? If you graduated law school, where's your graduating class? You've dressed your kids up in suits and ties and briefcases. Where's all your other law school students you graduated with? Kim took 6 years. Law school is 3 years full time, 4 years max. What did Kim do? Kim was put in an apprentice program that was made to help people that couldn't afford law school. But these days, it only happens to people. It only happens to people that are rich and have connections. Let's get into this. Hold on. As one person on Instagram astutely pointed out, Kim did not graduate from law school. And why is the press letting her get ahead with this law school lie? I guess that's what happens when you are in an unofficial throuple with Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, right? And I mean that a friendship throuple. Of course, I would never suggest that Kim is a kept concubine to one of the richest men in the world. Of course not. Kim's still single because what? Why is she still single? Kim loves being in a relationship. Why can't she find anybody to hold her hand? Is it because she's already holding somebody's hand and she's not allowed to have any other boyfriends? I don't know. Anyway, right? One person said Kim did not graduate from law school, okay? She completed the California Law Office Study Program, which allows for individuals to skip law school entirely by studying under a supervising attorney at a law office. She has also not taken the bar exam and she cannot practice law. You guys, again, why is this so insulting? Because at the end of the day, it insults actual lawyers. But
Welcome, Kamiko.
Over in China, when they value hard work, they are eating Kim up. Let's see what the people are saying. Okay, so let's read what Kim actually said first, because she said, 6 years ago, I embarked on an unconventional path to pursue my dream of becoming a lawyer. It wasn't easy. It took longer than planned, but I never gave up. Each course brought moments of doubt, tears, and triumph, especially when I conquered subjects I initially failed. That's the beauty of life. You step into the unknown, push through, and emerge with knowledge and strength no one can take away. I chose a rigorous program, registered with the California State Bar, building on 75 college credits to complete 4-year curriculum that stretched to 6. The journey was real, and so was the accomplishment. Having Chris Young, Michelle West, and Dawn Jackson, I'm sure there's some Black person they latched on to do this, speak at my graduation meant the world to me. Their deeply personal stories of perseverance through adversity and justice profoundly inspire me and form the heart of my why. I'm deeply grateful to Van Jones. We can blame him on that, who introduced me to this path, and my mentors, Jessica Jackson and Erin Haney, whose guidance was invaluable. Special thanks to she said, this experience has shaped me profoundly, and I'll carry these lessons with me forever. Here's to celebrating resilience and new beginnings. And when I read that, I said, what the F is Kim talking about? She drives me crazy with this law school lie. How are you taking credits when you've never stepped foot in a university or a classroom?
Okay. So she didn't take wait a minute. Hold up. Her ass is an apprentice lawyer.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yes, she is. She did a program. She got like 75 credit hours. She never went to a university. She basically took this vigorous program that really supposed to last it sounded like 3 or 4 years and went into 6. Girl.
Because she's special.
Girl.
Are you saying you graduated from law school? Where's your graduating class? Besides St. Chicago North, dressed up as Ally McBeal. Man, I can't take this. Did I see any pictures of North? Because North was like, don't bring me into this mess. I'm with North when she looked at her mama and said, what do you do? For you to have all this resilience, North
that's
looked at
right,
you not even a year
Teaser.
ago and said, what do you do exactly? She ain't never seen you study. Anyway, where is the rest of your graduating class? And also, where's this mysterious
that ain't
lawsuit
man
that you
dumb.
participated in that gave you
Girl!
these 75 credits for you to actually graduate from? Again,
Well,
here's
it's
the study
rude that they was
requirements.
messing
Each
around.
6-month period, one half a year,
Alleged.
a study in the
I can
program
see
must
it. I
consist
can
of at
see that
least
shit.
18 hours a week for a minimum of
They
24 hours
was.
a week and a maximum of
Be
26.
right back, friend.
You guys, I can't skip this.
Okay, friend.
California's Law Office Study Program is an extremely flexible program that can be greatly beneficial to the ultra privileged people like Kim. And it's not at all anything like law school. And it's laughable she's trying to claim that
Crazy.
she
She
graduated
came out
from
here
one.
lying.
Now, before be like, what's the big deal with law school? What's the big deal? Because law school is hard. Law school is grueling. Law school tests your legal limits. Anybody that knows anyone's going to law school, y'all know how it is. And Kim knows that. It's like saying you climbed the Mount Everest instead of being helicoptered in and taking pictures. Yeah, it might be a little dangerous for you to get a helicopter to drop yourself at the top of Mount Everest.
But that don't make your
It's
ass
a little
climb it.
to drop yourself at the top of Mount Everest, but that is not like actually climbing from the bottom. Kim is trying to say that she climbed from the bottom. Again, it
Girl,
is
Kim
insulting
ain't did
to
a damn
actual
thing.
real lawyers, and I do.
Kim and her lying ass ways. Her and her family know they know how to spend some PR, honey.
Girl, look at this graduation. Let's just look at this graduation. Look at this podium. Look at how they presented the award to her. Just like
Look at her
Jay.
hat. Like I said, she didn't have a little
She
you
done
know,
had
when you get a
the
doctorate and
hat.
stuff, you get that little special hat.
Where is it at? Van Jones is doing a commencement. It's just too
Mm.
much. It's just too much.
Kim said, fuck
Wanna say
this. I
something. How's
graduated,
Kim
okay?
going to pass the bar? How is Kim going to
Girl,
pass
no.
the bar unless she gets locked into that scam they just found out where people are actually taking other people's bar exams online? It's a whole thing. Again, I want to know, even in China, baby, they are eating Kim's butt up. They said, Kim grabbed, you know, I'm on Little Red Book. I love that app because I love to see what China be thinking. And they are usually so kind. But one thing you will not do is play in their faces about hard work and merit. They said Kim held a graduation ceremony for herself in her own backyard without any official certification. She had never attended a single day of law school nor passed the exam. Another person said, let's clarify a few concepts. LSAT law school admission test. This is basically required to enter law schools recognized by the American Bar Association. Some American Bar Association law schools also accept GRE scores. The bar exam. This is a legal exam which is required to become a lawyer. The MPRE, which Kim is bragging about taking, that's nothing but a professional ethics and responsibility. Anybody can pass that. They literally say your client comes in with a bloody knife and a bag of Coke. The police are looking for him. Do you help bite the knife off? Do you lie and take the Coke yourself? Or do you start to they give you choices. It's still like you, unless you are a monster, I don't see how you can pass. You cannot pass the ethics exams, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, the baby bar, which Kim said she got the highest test score on, which I fail to believe that because if you did, you wouldn't have taken 6 years, said in California, if you enter law school, that is not recognized by the ABA and it is not a law school. This is an apprenticeship, right? Or if you go to law school.
Like I said, this bitch then became an apprentice lawyer. I can't take no more. Stop it.
That's why I sent it. I'm like, you gotta watch this shit. Okay, come on, acting the fool.
Girl.
No. Call up Kimmy. This is the age of the Aquarius. It's the time of being revealed. Y'all better start living in your truth.
Kim is dumb. That's all I can say.
All I can say too, girl.
Is dumb.
All right. We back to the shoes up on the wires.
We back in the hood, y'all. We back in the ghetto. We back in the ghetto. The old English bottle in the street is broke. The trap house just tore up. Shoes on the damn power lines. It's just a disaster, Lord. Where do you want to start, child? Because it's been so dry, shit. I ain't nothing going on. I've been over there in the Remy Pap shit.
Shit, that's where I've been at. Oh, you gonna talk about the stuff with Stormy
Who?
or me?
Oh, well, word on the curb. Stormy has said she's taking a break,
Oh,
because, the narrative has been spent that she is a little bit of a racist, which
but
I
that's so
told
crazy
them
how
that's
people
not what.
spin that narrative. That is some weak shit. Like you guys are just making it like a mockery to have racial issues because y'all throw it for everything and use it for everything when it was in reality you were being racist.
Yeah,
You
very much.
mad because you couldn't, she had you pent and you started coming at her neck. Like that's just crazy. Like, oof.
Mm-mm. Girl, yeah, that was crazy, and that's what I heard because she was over there. I can't remember where she was. Don't quote me because this week kind of went by fast to me. Um, she was on somebody's panel, and she was just saying that she gonna take a break right now. It's just too. The streets is hot. The summer is coming up. Get a little hot in the summertime.
Girl, the summer done started off hot with Remy Ma and Papoose.
For sure, because that's what the tease is. Because I'm so really salty that thing is over with.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew it was gonna come to an end. Like I said, you can't brand love, okay? You can't do it. So it's just what it is. You can't brand it.
Yeah, it's true.
And it just don't work. But I'm here for the tease. I am.
Girl, I don't know much that's happened though. I mean,
Like I
we
said,
don't
they
want to
should
talk
go
about
out.
the cockroaches.
No, they don't get no love. They need an exposure. Ooh, let's give a little coffee tea. Ooh,
Oh, girl, that coffee was explosive today. If you're not on coffee,
okay.
if you are not
Oh,
subscribed, you need to get on over there because you're missing a good time. And we getting
let
up,
me
we
see if
getting in
I
the
can find them.
summertime,
I be getting
huh?
this. I be getting this kabobulated. I need to find the link. Let me see if I can go there.
Go to Coffee Lane. Yes, because it's a good time over there, okay? And teas got
So
spilled today
do.
on the one that
Ooh.
on people up there scissoring, being scissor sisters. I know that I said that from the beginning. I sure did. Shit, I
You
told you
did say that.
I know pussy bumping energy when I feel it.
You do. You did say that. You did say that. Now I can honestly say, Frizz said it. Okay, Frizz said it. I tried to pin the comments. I can't see it. Okay, it's just crazy.
I
I
don't
can't.
see it either, girl.
I can't see
Yeah,
it.
I
You
did
told me
say
that I
it.
Let me see if I can see it again. I think we got to make it up. We got to play with it a little bit because it said I could do it, but I don't see it.
Hmm.
I don't. It sucks. Well, anyway, back to the coffee. Oh my gosh, we're so lame. Anyway, uh, yeah, EJ, we in the ghetto, but
Yeah.
coffee today. We had Sean was talking about how Pam, about a couple of months back, he had reached out to one of Pam's husbands, or Shirley, that she killed off. Well, from what I heard, she killed off both of them. Shit. So anyway, she killed him off. However, she was running around there being a Karen. I don't know what happened with that, but I'm pretty sure it's something that happened with that. So with her being a Karen, Sean got some get back and said that I'm gonna call your people since you want to call all my people and y'all want to dox my people. He called some of her people. Well, so he reaches out to one of her ex-husbands and gets in contact with her with what's it, the girlfriend, her ex-husband. Okay, yeah, because the husband wasn't at home. Okay, so they conversing back and forth, and he gave her the explicit warning, this call may be recorded and this and that. So no, ain't one. She had two husbands that she killed off. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
so he's carrying on the conversation with the girlfriend, and he slides in. Well, did you know that she didn't kill them off or whatever? He's like, no. Well, did you know that she is gay? And I said, gay. And
Yeah, I
Fred was
knew it.
like,
I
and I was
knew
like, Fred was like, I know it. I know it.
it. I put that shit in the damn chat. I said, I know that. I know
I
that.
was
I said,
like,
I know it.
oh.
Knew it. I don't know what it is. I could feel pussy bumping energy. I mean, pussy and dick too, but I can feel all the love energy. So I be knowing when somebody doing some shit. Oh, up there fucking pussy bumping with rotted root, allegedly.
Allegedly, we don't know that they was having
Mm-mm-mm.
true lot of sex, but we definitely heavily speculated and we believe it. Okay, but it's alleged. Okay, we don't want them raggedy bitches coming
Allegedly.
after us talking about we done said they was messing around, but this is allegedly that they was right around there at the damn party doing these things. However, yeah, Sean said that he's gonna reach out to the wife again, and we're gonna go over there, and he's gonna upload it. Oh, we're gonna get that 10. Well, how many minutes? 5 minutes. However many minutes he will allow us to play.
I
We're
think it's
gonna share
5 minutes.
it.
Yep.
And we're gonna share it. I can't find the coffee link, friend. This is just too much. Do you have it saved in your history?
I don't. I had to. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
Let me see. It might be in my other history, but yeah, just back to what I was saying. Yeah, it's crazy out here in these streets. Mm-hmm. Yup, we got to go out there and see over there at the coffees, and it was lit today. But she's been cultivating that chest hair. Yeah, she definitely got some taco meat on her chest because I saw the taco meat on the chest. Pam has hair on her chest.
Yes, you do. Okay, I got it. Hold on.
What you got?
The coffee link.
Oh, thanks, friend. You're so great. Okay. Hmm. You should get us some Nair too, cause child, it's thick. That chest hair is thick.
Girl. And I knew they was bumping, scissoring, whatever you want to call it, allegedly, when we heard that they shared a bed together. Okay. And
Yes,
I was like, ugh, I'm done.
yes. It's just too
I'm
much.
done.
I ain't getting in the bed with no Pam the first night I done been over there.
Right.
No.
And then her house got other rooms. They got a couch. I'm sure she has
Right.
a pull out. Like, it never made
A
sense.
couch, all of that. That's where you and baby crack could have been on that damn couch. Okay.
Mhm.
Girl. Well, yeah. It wasn't no Roddy Ricch
Mhm.
that was being pulled, but we all heard that about London.
Oh, I knew that's how she got on that list. Why she wants to sit here and act like it's fake? No, girl, you're on a
Mm-hmm.
watch list. It's a government watch list, honey.
You shouldn't
No,
have
no,
been
no.
Kool-Aiding and telling all your business and then fall out with folks. That's what you get, Todd Heifer. Well, anyway, yeah, let's touch on that because she had told Sean. She told Sean, what was going on, with their
But her two
what was going on with
daughters.
London, right? So
Hmm.
she told Roddy Root told Sean that some explicit things going on between her and Baby Crack, which just really bad. It was really bad, and so that's why London ended up getting out the house. This is what she told Sean. Hey, we ain't got nothing to do with that Roddy Root. We just reporting. We don't make the news. We just report it. I'm pretty sure everybody want to hear this. So
Hmm.
your ass told Sean this. So uh so Sean told us, and she said that uh basically, it was some bad things that went on. This is what she told him. And so London had to go. And if you've been around, you would know about London. Was a stepdaughter. She wasn't related to nobody. We don't know how they had custody, but we think it was some freaky deaky things going on. Don't quote me. Allegedly. Okay. Allegedly.
Right.
Somehow, some way they end up with London. Well, like I said, Roddy Root somehow, and because Roddy Root was parading the girl around on the damn YouTube, so that's what it was. So she just ends up disappearing, and she told Sean. Sean was like, she just gone. Everybody, nobody saw London again. It's videos out here where they was at the restaurant, and she was trying to act like they was getting melons and all of this shit. So Sean was like, not even a day later, after she had told her about the compromised position and all of that, and why London had to leave, somehow, some way, the mama filed emergency custody here, to get London out the house. So she
And
got
they
out,
gave it to her. So
and they
it
gave
was
it
some
to her,
real shit
right?
happening. So
And
that's
that's
all
what she
sus over
told, right?
there.
And Sean got the receipts for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a database for it, and he got the receipts. So it's like, the only thing that's sealed is what actually what was going on, and this is why Roddy Root mad at us, because we ain't got a hold. We don't know why she on that list, but we are kind of inclined of why. You know what I'm saying? So, mm.
I know my other theory is right too. I'm just
That's what
waiting
I said.
for it to
We
get
got our
proven.
theories, but it's not for YouTube. We'll just say that. However, she's very much on there. That case is sealed. You know what I'm saying? So no one will really ever know what's up or what really happened,
Yeah, because she's a minor.
basically. And it's some other stuff, Roddy Root, certifiable, so that probably have a lot to do with it as well. And
Right, we heard that she was beating on that girl. She was taking her phone. She was starving that little girl out. Like, that's some
cussing her out on
evil
the YouTube,
shit.
cussing her out
Like,
on YouTube and everything, just doing the
how
most.
she got a thing with starving children. That shit is sick. That's why I'm like, any of those bitches that want to sit with her, they can sit with her. Yeah, you can sit wherever the fuck you want to sit, but
We
know that I'm
judging
looking
you.
at you.
We judging you. We don't flat out. We just judging.
Ooh,
But
I
yeah,
can
that's
never sit with no bitch that likes to starve, gets her rocks off by starving children, beating on them, talking to them like they ain't shit, because you're a punk ass bitch, okay? Because that heart that you got for children, just like when you fought your daughter and jumped her with your sisters, that's the
I
only
don't know.
motherfucker you can do some shit like that too, because she told us how you used to get your ass beat, okay?
And you used to talk shit to everybody. That's why they whooping your ass.
I can see that
So
happening
it's
to her
all
though,
good.
because she just be fucking with people. Just leave, just leave people the
She
fuck alone.
remind
Worry about your life.
She remind me of that damn my Uncle Bruce. He used to talk shit and get his ass kicked up in the bar, the west side of Chicago, and just used to talk cash money shit. I always got his ass kicked. And we just be
That
like,
sound
yeah,
like
they
her.
just give trees. Yes, you're like,
hmm
oh,
That sounds like her. Okay.
down somewhere. But yeah, Sean on your ass, yeah, we got our, our big mouth's gonna tell it. So Sean is on your ass. He also wants to get at wants to get at Lomax. Pam, he on your ass
Mm.
too, Shirley. Cause y'all over there. Don't give me too much. Y'all over there, y'all know what's up. So, Butt Plug Productions, he on your ass too. Why you over there thinking you hiding? Matter of fact, he said the last house he
Girl,
did,
that's
Joe
what I
was
meant
making
to
us
talk
down to the black
about. Butt plugs. Thinking
belt.
that she doing something because she made a new channel. Okay, bitch, but that
That's
one
not
got
a win.
popped.
That's what
Okay,
Sean
that shit
said.
got popped because I told y'all about playing with that shit that y'all been playing with. Okay,
That's
you know
what
what I'm
Sean
talking about.
said. He said that's not a win, and butt plug, he's still on your ass too. Don't, like I said, don't shoot the messages, shoot the
Girl,
miss.
that's a L. That's a L
Okay.
all day long.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even supposed to be here, Craig, because you got popped
Nope.
for being a fucking weirdo, and I want to drive
And
that
then you got
home.
that's your second set of channels that you didn't got pot. Well, not the set, because shit, I can't find that goddamn backup page, but I guess what you want, girl, I don't know.
You
Butt
got
plug,
popped.
butt plug, like I said, Sean's still on your ass. He on Roddy Root ass, he on Rich Lomax ass, and he's also on Shirley's ass. So be
Shirley,
prepared.
Shirley, Shirley.
Shirley, Shirley. Yeah, yeah, that's all I can say.
The
Mailed him
rest of
in.
them
That's what he
that's up
called
there
you.
tagging us and shit. Girl, you don't exist.
Oh, girl, I
Okay?
blocked you. I blocked.
Girl,
I
take
blocked
your
that fool,
ass on, Marshmallow bitch.
girl.
Take your ass on.
She said the boxing tea sector, Lord. Girl,
Girl, no.
I hollered.
That will
I
never
just
be a
like,
thing. It's
why?
just like the culture vulture. That's the culture vulture in her. She got to come and take over. Got to make it anew. Try to make it. Try
Name
to be the
her.
fucking white savior. Like I said. The
Name
white savior. I've been said that about you. Girl, I ain't even
Kleo was
naming her.
always looking
Listen to what I'm
upside their
saying.
head. Right. Yeah, Kleo was always looking upside your head because she kind of already knew what you was. I did too. I just, you didn't do shit.
Be knowing people
Yeah.
on YouTube. I'm not fuck. Like I said, call me the Miss Cleo of YouTube because yes, I know motherfuckers. Okay, period.
Not Miss Kleo.
Call me
Wasn't she?
now.
She was from Jersey too, wasn't she?
She was.
In real life, yeah.
She was. Call me
Mm.
now for your fleas, second
And you know who
key.
played her in the Lifetime movie? Lady Rage, and she looked just like her.
She did. I didn't watch it, but I saw the commercials for it because I forgot when it came on, girl. Oh my gosh. Call me now. Okay. You bitches always make me right. No matter what. No matter what. But it's still some stuff to come. People think they doing something and
Child.
lost the whole channel because they was being a motherfucking creep. Lost the
It's
channel
not
because
a
they was being a
win.
creep.
It's not a win.
Right.
It's not a
Like
win.
you lost the channel because you was being a fucking weirdo and posting what another weirdo gave you. Like you're fucking weird.
Child. That's all I could just say. Like I said, it's not a win. Starting another channel is not a win.
Mm-mm. No, it's the opposite.
Well, yeah. What else did he say? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a lot more to go. That's all I can just say. It's just a lot more to go. Y'all better enjoy the coffee if y'all want to know the rest. Because, girl,
It's the start of the summer.
I was just about to say this summer gonna be long and hot. It was 100 degrees here in Texas, so shit.
And it's some exclusive interviews coming over there in coffee. I can't wait for those interviews.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, so I mean, shit, it wasn't really. I don't know.
My
Wasn't
bad. I was
anything else to have.
sending a message. Yeah, it really wasn't nothing really going on. It really wasn't. It wasn't nothing. Like I said, my ear just been to the streets.
Nothing that's
Anyway,
response worthy. I mean, I don't
basically.
respond to Poindexter looking dudes, so.
Girl, I got moving right along. I don't have anything.
Julia.
Like I said, girl, that's true. They could have been in the Discord. They said,
Girl.
Mm-mm. What else, friend?
Oh no.
Like I said, ooh, I was over there in Danny's live earlier. And she was talking about Jag and stuff, but she mentioned that, she had went into her whole thing about how she was in school and how all the people were, what is it? She was like, all the people who was like doing this defamation stuff against her, she's suing them. Ooh. And she said the panel, yes, all the panelists who've been up there calling her, baby illers and all of this stuff and attacking the soul cyclists, Jag and old Dusty. She did break it down. It was good. It was so good. I gotta go back and catch the beginning of it. But she was saying that she's going to sue them for defamation and she's going to win because she has all the evidence documented. because I did hear that Kimmy went live prior and she was talking about her lawsuit against Danny and how she was gonna go and try to get all this money. It's just like, oh my god, it's just too real out here. But Danny said she's suing. Girl, that was hot.
That's interesting.
I was like, that was hot. That was hot. And it's like a whole bunch of people that was on the list. I didn't hear the list, but I'm gonna go back and catch it. Mm, very interesting. That's definitely gonna. That wasn't on my bingo card for the summertime. What else? That's all that I really caught today. But nothing else really was going on.
Yeah, it's not too much more.
Heck, you know.
I ain't been catching the trap house stuff because I've been busy.
Right. I'll be the one that's catching all the trap house stuff. Yeah, I was in the ghetto. I just roll through, holler at my girls at the trap house, holler at the niggas on the street, then I'm out. Be home
Mm,
before it start. What
so
else
that's
you got?
that. Girl, I ain't got nothing.
I'm talking about
Shit.
any other topics, friend. Food.
Nope.
Think what else? Yep. Oh, Ernesto's tease really quick. Ernesto caught another charge. He ain't never getting out. This time it's essay charge. And yeah, they found it just like 5 days ago. And he thought he was getting out of jail, girl, because they was like they had dropped the CP charges, which is child porn. They dropped them charges. However, they put the essay charge on it. And a little background. It's a little young girl that he had got with. Well, the daddy was supposedly had gave him a whole bunch of money to market. I don't know why. Yes, he's done. Man, I don't know why that he gave him money for this young girl, but supposedly she was between 15 and 16. I'm leaning more towards 16. Well, anyway, he was grooming her and buying her all kind of cars and wrecking cars. And long story short, her grandma went to jail, and that was like the last straw. And it's all
Oh
kind of
shit.
weird shit, girl. Yes, girl, and it's. Let's go into that story. So he was already getting money out of like two other women, and he had the other woman walking, and then he had the other woman. He was just getting all the money, and she was somebody and had a little bit of money. So he had took the lady who didn't have no money. He took her Nissan Sentra and did something with it, and ended up having a charger or something he got from the other lady, and the little young girl was driving it. So no, I think it was a Sentra. The yellow young girl was driving the Sentra. The
Mm-hmm.
grandma ended up driving the Sentra, and she had reported it stole. Uh, the lady, I got it. It wasn't scratching. It was somebody else. It was the other lady. Her little Nissan, Altima. So the grandma driving there. I'm guessing she going to the store or something and get pulled over by the police. And girl, they took the grandma to jail.
Oh wow.
Took the girl. Yes,
Damn.
yes. So this is the same girl where this SA charge come from, the grape charge. So that just came up.
Mm,
Oh yeah,
that's
Nesto.
interesting. He ain't ever gonna get out because they just keep finding stuff on
Mm-hmm.
him. They could just keep piling charges on him.
All the time. That's what they do. The longer you sit in jail like that, you just rack up charges because all that different shit be coming up.
That's terrible. He think he gonna get out too.
Oh my God, Dean. Yes, the men the dudes who had broke out of jail in New Orleans. It was like they ran out the front door,
They
and
said they had help, didn't they?
they did. It was some people up in there who I want to say one of the guards or something helped them, and a girl. One of the girls, she was a getaway driver, However, when they dispersed, they caught like 7 of them, if I'm not mistaken. And
They've been doing that facial recognition stuff.
but they had reward money too, and they was catching niggas at the bus stop and at their girl house. It was all kind of random shit because the way they was running out their jail, it was crazy.
There's a lot going on. Shit.
It's too much going on, bro.
The plantation that burnt up, girl. Everybody was celebrating that shit.
Oh my gosh, I heard a little bit about that. That is crazy.
Girl, another racist thing burned up the Confederate Museum. They said the ancestors was having a
It's
time.
not playing. It's just girl. It's redemption.
People was out there with like little bottles of water pouring it out on the grass. It was a celebration. Okay.
Oh my goodness. We've been
Big
here.
house.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the big house went up in smoke.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Literally.
When you doing bad shit just like that, the ancestors do not play.
Right, because you know what was so bad? Because I was looking it up on TikTok. They had the little they took the little slave quarters and converted them into Airbnbs on the property.
Oh my God. I think I heard about that.
Yes. And I'm like, what? And it was people really getting married and having their little Airbnbs and them slave quarters and shit, and they wasn't even acknowledging that that's what they were.
Sleep in some bullshit like that? Like for real.
That's what we said. Like, what? The people on TikTok, like, what the fuck?
Who would sleep in some shit like that? That is crazy.
I wouldn't be able to sleep. Fuck that.
At all. They coming to get me.
For being there.
Yeah, my grandma would have been gone to jail because of that. Yes, chat. It was crazy. The grandma went to jail. It was crazy. Jail. And like she caught a whole charge because it was like the car was stolen. I don't know if they got out of it because I know all of them women is working with the police, the different police wherever the hell they was, and they all working and cooperating. However, yeah, the woman went to jail, caught a whole like grand theft auto charge. It's just like a whole thing. And Bonnie telling them about this cheap ass RV, just stealing people power. Girl, it's just a disaster.
Girls just being ghetto.
It's just a disaster. I told you we going to the trap house.
Girl, I feel like it.
Because that's where we at.
I'm trying to think of what else happened, girl. There's something
like,
else that happens.
Let me go. Let me see.
Oh, that one side. Well, all I know is that one serial killer we talked about. They found some more unalive people. I'm like, oh, it's just getting crazy.
For the serial killer. Child, where?
Up there in New England. I think they found another piece in Connecticut. I think that's what they were saying.
This needs to be talked about more.
Because all these people out here dating and stuff, and this one running around up in New England, and then they got one down there in Lake Birdie in Austin. But they think that's a woman because it's just men that's coming up.
Oh my God! Like killing them?
Yeah, they think it's a woman serial killer.
Oh my gosh!
Which is like rare, So it would be like Eileen again.
Warno,
the chick off a Monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot of stuff going on.
It is. It really is.
I just say be careful, especially if you're out there in the dating game right now, currently, because we got people unalive and they don't have a trace on them yet. They just know that that's what's happening. So it's gonna be,
That's why I asked, do you think it could be more than one person or is it just one person?
Oh, it's definitely more than one person because they different regions.
Yeah,
So New England is a bunch of women coming up deceased. But in Austin, it's a bunch of men coming up deceased.
And
So
this
it's a
is
man and it's a
Texas,
woman.
Austin, Texas.
Yes, and Lake Birdie.
Lord
Look
have
it up,
mercy.
girl.
I
Right there in
am.
that little lake.
I'm Googling it right now,
Cause
Lord.
I done went there. I went kayaking there, and I'm like, what? It's bodies,
Yeah,
you
because
know.
that's all that's there. It's like Lake Navarro and all that shit down there too. Yeah,
Yeah, it's where they do the paddle.
Lord,
It's where they do the paddle boarding at. Cause I did that there too. Cause I love that.
Lord, I'm too.
Girl,
I'm
yes.
too.
But
Okay.
that's the one they think is a woman because it's just men coming up, deceased. And then the one up here in New England, they think it's a man because it's just women. And yeah, so it's a crazy time. Like, just be careful if you out here dating for real. Those people done lost it for real. They on some next level shit. They on some demonic shit.
Mhm. Oh my gosh, try to stay in the house.
Girl, that's why I'm like, y'all better start making weirdos weird again. Y'all see, y'all don't understand. People are running a fucking muck with their evil intentions right now. It is not okay that people sit there and obsess over people they don't know. That is weird. And I'm going to call it what it is. It's fucking
Make
weird.
weirdos weird again. Hashtag.
Hmm.
Yeah, I heard he's just doing a lot. But Trump is crazy. Like I said, Trump is just a terrible man who's
I think he's
unfortunately
attacked.
losing his brain capacity.
I think he's
What you
attacking
say?
the higher education system because he can't get it off what he wants to do, which is abolish the Department of Education. They stopped him from doing that. So he's having a tantrum
Why would he think he was gonna be able to do that without the proper,
because he thinks he's
you
a
know?
dictator. Because he thinks he's a dictator. He idolizes Kim Jong Un. He idolizes Putin. He thinks he's a dictator. It's like how to
What a
build a
loser
dictator for dummies, for real. That's what Trump is. Mm.
he is. He's a straight loser and just, oh my gosh, it's just too much
Girl,
trouble.
I can't say enough about him, but
The orange man.
Agent Orange,
Hmm. Hmm.
girl.
But we have been here 2 hours and 36 minutes, and I'm tired.
Hmm. I know, and I still gotta go to a stupid amusement park tomorrow.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. I think I want to. I'm gonna try to gather up all my cousins and make them take them kids to the water park, so I could just,
Hmm.
crash and
Yeah,
lay in the cabana.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay out on the cot and get me a
I
nice
know.
tan. And then I have an appointment at the nice restaurant there to have me a
Okay.
nice chocolate martini. And
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be a grand time. I damn
It
sure
do
ain't gonna
sound like
be
a good
like
time.
some people sitting there 8 hours talking about complete strangers that I never fucking know.
Instead of going in the restaurant.
Right. Shit. I'm going to have me a drink, going to tan, and enjoy my children.
I sound like a good time, friend. Well, I'm probably gonna try to get off of work, but I'm supposed to work tomorrow. And that's that.
Hey, you know when you need the break. That's how how I always say it. So if you say you
I
need a break,
do.
you need a break. Shit.
I do. I need a break. I'm so tired.
Thank you, Miss Mahogany Blues Boo.
Thank y'all for
Thanks.
joining us. Y'all, it's always
Yes.
a good time. And we go catch up. My ear will be to the streets for the sector teas, but it ain't nothing going on for real. Not for real. These they whack.
It's just dry out here.
They
Just
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 whack.
I mean, what you supposed to say back to lies and liars?
Not
It's
a
only
damn.
so much back and forth you could do with that. So that's that.
That's true. That's true.
That's that.
Well, once again, we want to thank y'all for joining the Tremaine and Kleo show. We had a good time tonight. Wish I had a
Yeah.
little bit more energy to stay longer, but I'm tired. What
And I
about you?
am too. I am not gonna lie. I am. I just, I know how to hide my
I can't hide it. I can't hide it.
Let's go, Fred.
I did. I cooked all day. This sucks, but y'all have a good night and thanks for joining us. See y'all next Sunday.
See y'all. Bye.
All right.